back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast, where our best advice, you want to do it right, collect what you like. Sunday crew full effect, man. We are here, and we are ready for some top picks of the week for November 17th, 2021, man. We are close to Turkey Day, guys. And this week, I feel like is a huge week for my poll list. Damn it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and rock and roll. I know I'm ready. I know you guys are ready. And I know the herd chat's ready. So let's go ahead and scroll on down to my brother, my Cowboys fan, man. I know Jay Ramirez is out there and saying, go Cowboys. Rob, how's it going, man?
How about them Cowboys, man?
Took
down the Hawks. They're actually playing
down the Hawks.
Yeah, they're the Hawks, Atlanta Hawks.
I know.
What do you want to call them?
But they're a shitty team.
The Dirty Birds. They're actually playing pretty well lately, but the Broncos win today?
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong person, dude. JR don't give a rat's.
The Ravens finished.
No, I care about that, but I'm not feeling
we'll find that out later. But it's Big Rob's right here on Instagram, and I'm excited for top picks.
No, the Broncos did not win.
See, those anomaly. They're playing above their board last week. So they lost to the Eagles. The Eagles not that great. So,
yep.
So yeah, excited for tonight. Let's see what we got and move on to Jeff.
Yo, what's going on, herd? It's Jeff at Geek Driven. I just got back from the movie theater. Just finished watching My Hero Academia. So I am ready for tomorrow. It's a good break. You know, I finally finished reorganizing all my comic books. So I was like, reward myself and go watch My Hero. And I'm ready to tell you about my picks and catch up with the herd and talk about what's pretty geeky in this week. So I'm gonna move it up to Anthony. Thanks, Anthony, for catching me on that fix.
Nah, no problem. That's what we're here for. That's what the brothers are here for, man.
Oh yeah.
But how's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? You know, I'm glad we're all here tonight. Talk some comics, have some fun, have some laughs. So a lot of good picks this week because of a lot of delays, especially from the big two. So looking forward to seeing what we all got. Everything looking good, JR, so far?
If the Raiders would get their ass in motion and start scoring some fucking touchdowns, yeah, everything could be good.
My team
sucks.
Hey, I'm thinking football right now. That's where I want to be on my couch watching football with my cat. But anyways, I'm here to entertain.
I'll take over.
No, it's all good. Anyways, it's Sunday. It's football day. A bunch of weird games, bunch of weird wins. Tampa losing, Dallas winning. I mean, just a bunch of weird shit. Anyways.
It's called mid-season.
No. There's some Carolina beat the freaking Cardinals. Like, just destroyed them.
They didn't have their quarterback. It was McCoy quarterbacking for the Cardinals.
Patriots beat the Browns, like, spanked them.
The Patriots they're okay. It's not
they're pretty good.
Their QB's pretty good.
I feel like I'm watching Fox 11.
But Browns are actually really good too. But anyways,
sorry, chat.
Anyways,
football.
And what year are the Browns good?
The Browns have been actually pretty good this year.
I don't know what year was Jim Brown on that team.
Wow, damn, yeah, hell yeah, man.
Or Bernie Kosar, if you want to go back to.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going to pass it over to Steve. How are you doing, sir?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Glad for the Sunday, man, and glad to be with you guys for the top picks of the week. Like everybody said, it's a big week, and let's get ready to rock and roll, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and call out the Four Horsemen, man. The Four Horsemen function, I like to call them. Brother number one, the Ric Flair, styling, profiling, luchador, wrestling, riding. Brother Rudy, what's going on? Something wrong. Arn Anderson, the Enforcer, the Cyclops. Dare I say it? I said it over on dropping the mic, but I feel like Alonzo's getting replaced, and something wrong might be that new Cyclops, my brother. Just kidding, Cyclops. I love you, Alonzo. We call him Zodon, maybe, right? Brother number three, D-Anime, etc. D-Anime, etc. Senpai. Yeah, right. Dude, that's my man right there. Yo, is that your man's in them? He is. He's my man's in them. And then you got brother number 4, Glenn 2K12, my horror hermano, NECA aficionado, 4K views all the way around, my brother. Shout outs. And then we got the music, man. You got the music to the ears, man. DJ Abomination. And then you got Plainclothes D. You got my man Darian rocking and rolling with those beats up north. And so we're going to go ahead and swan dive, man. Right here, just right here. Bam, chakra fold. The anime, etc. What's going on? You got my man Something Wrong. Already something right's happened. Look at this. You got Glenn 2K12 already in the mix. You got a bleeding star, man, coming from Astro Worlds and beyond, man. Just whoo.
That's a dangerous spot.
Yo, that's a nice tricky spot though, if you really think about it.
Astro
though.
World, yo.
Oh, see, we got Astro World. He's astro projecting from left to right, man. Okay, so you got Raging Cajun Comics, man. Shout out to my boy Raging Cajun. He had his comics and collection treasures, man. You got to go check him out, man. Dude, my man JD has mad stuff like in different varieties, man. Sports, Disney, dude. He has a plethora of things. You and Big Rob, dude, man. You guys are like mixed, multifaceted, even, right? So let's go ahead and give a shout out. Take that rewind, man. And you got shout outs to Nicole, man. She had some humdinger these questions, man. You know, oh, Inja Binja already telling us start the show. Inja, the beheader Binja, girl, I got you.
Damn,
we are starting. Yo, she got the katana, bro. She's a samurai, every sense of the word.
Queens of the comic.
Shut up, Steve. Go.
Oh, I'm trying, bro. Damn, you're so.
Hey,
you're so rude.
we're just trying to help out Inja here.
I mean, you got some hostility up in you. You got Fuzzy Dunlop, man. You got my man Fuzzy Dunlop. What is cracking, brother? You got Comic Talks Weekly. What kind of pie, Phil? I like pie too.
All
man.
kinds of pies that are good.
That just give you, man. You got Comics Are Great. He's rocking and rolling in there, rocking in the crowd surfing, man. You got my girl Nicole again, asking them hard pressed questions, man. Getting the best out of JD's collection and showing, man. So go ahead and check you that rewind. Look at that, Geek Driven right over here, man. You got my man, my brother from not even my brother from another mother, my brother from a real mother. You got Eric Phoenix, Jesus Christ, on a Sunday, dude. You got my man Zen Multiverse, man. Also coming from universes and beyond, man. Eric, I love you. He's like, man, get the hell out of here. Yo, you got Guy Uch. You got 1/3 of the pressable defects, man. What's going on? That's right, baby. That's right. I don't know if my team won, man. Oh, bam, right there, Nicole. Much love. Astro Realm. All right, and then we're gonna.
The Dolts lost.
Who?
The Dolts.
My team.
LA Dolts.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, what can you do? I'm already used to the season. I don't even watch football anymore, so like I care.
I thought they won the Super Bowl already when they beat that one team back in the day, man. They were like celebrating like a mother.
I know, right? All right, man. Without further ado, now that we've hollered at the herd, man, much love. Thank you so much for joining us on a Sunday evening. Let's go ahead and get into this. Topics of the week. Oh, there we go. I'm hitting right off the bat, man. So you got Mark Russell in the writing for Not All Robots. You also got Mike Diodata on the art. And then you got Raza Murdock, man, on lettering. Now,
you gotta excuse me for that pic, man, because I could not find a picture of this dude for the life of me, man.
Oh man,
is that a squirrel?
It's a
no,
cat.
it's a cat.
Yeah, man.
When you go onto his art station or even his Instagram, that's what you see. That's his pic.
That's
Raza.
good.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Hey man, he's all cats, dude. He's right up JR's alley, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And he got a tie. No, does he? Oh, he got a button up like a cholo, man.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah. I was gonna say, there's nothing wrong with your picture. There's nothing wrong with your screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
it actually looks like he has like a cup of coffee too.
Yeah.
He does.
He's not messing around.
It's
That's
like
Monday
a picture of Pancho Villa with a cat's head, man.
Damn. Nailed it. All right. So you got AWA Upshot. Axel over there and the creative team are doing great things. I love AWA Upshot. Not All Robots is awesome, man. It's about humanity. It's kind of like a Wall-E type of thing, only really not. Like just humanity's very lazy. All the jobs have been taken by robots. And they're questioning our humanity and what our worth is at. They do all the working, and there's revelation and revolution that's happening. People are dying, and they're trying to revolt, man, and the robots are starting to kind of make moves. So the last issue they kind of man, the last issue that came out, man, they got these robots that look quite like human, like they're trying to make them more empathetic so that people can connect with them better, but because they just offed a whole, like
200,000.
yeah, in Florida, dude, of all places, man, and they all died, man. So this story has been great, man. I've been enjoying it. I know Justin's been enjoying it as well. We're going to probably talk about that soon. Shout out to Moonlit Comics. What's going on, Michelle? Good to see you. Shout out to Alonzo, man. Great to see you, my brother. Great to see you.
Yozo.
Fucking Cyclops.
Don't let them get to you, bro. I still got mad love for you. All right.
Good luck at the craps table.
Dude, he might be winning, bro. You never know.
I'm saying good luck. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Oh, he's in Vegas?
Yes, sir.
Yes, he's on vacay.
Yes, sir. Much love, brother. Enjoy your vacation. Okay, so we got cover picks of the week, man. For me, cover pick of the week has to go to Radio Apocalypse, dude. I think this is dope. Homage, like a hip hop even. You got to jump on it. And I'm actually anticipating this to kind of be a good title, man. I like Vault and what Vault's putting out recently. There have been some titles I haven't necessarily liked, but I'll still read them. And I can't just wait to see what this is about, man. But I want to pick up this cover for sure. It calls to
for a Vault comic. It's not really like Image or Dynamite. There's someone like Third Tier. They have a lot of covers for this this first issue.
Yeah, they got a David Mack cover
it's
too.
Written by Ram V.
Bam, right there.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna look at it, but
I made with the Death of Lila Star, right?
Yep.
So,
man.
Yeah. This also reminds me a lot of a Karen Gillian book that came out a few years called Phonograph. Kind of same style, but
it reminds me of the cover from Dead End Kids.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
mm.
Yeah, Phil calling that out too, man.
Yeah.
There you go, Phonogram.
Bam. And so for me, that's my pick, man. I'm ready to pick these up on Wednesday and throw my wallet at my comic bookstore. Willing and able, just toss it up in the air. They just catch it, bro.
This week is just massive.
So you'll find Jeff on the corner on Friday, twerking for tips to pay for his comic books next week.
I got these cheeseburgers.
I do have a job.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's true.
All right. Well, my picks of the week, and just for JR, I had to pick The Amazing Spider-Man. And I believe it's number 78 Beyond. Is it 78 or 76?
No, 78.
Okay,
78.
I was reading it right.
I got you.
And in this issue, obviously, Ben Reilly is the Spider-Man, and he is being trained by the Daughters of the Dragon, which is why you have Daughters of the Dragon on the covers. And then you got the Momoko cover on the right. I know a lot of people know this is, not everyone likes it, and I can see why the face is a little off.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the covers.
You got the fucking injection in her lip, or what do you call this?
Yeah, collagen, bro. Yeah. She's got
Botox.
She's got them kissable lips, man. That's
I don't know. Colleen looks like she's a cat going like this, about ready to groom herself.
I mean, Misty looks a little chinky, so I'm just saying.
And by the way,
she looks like she's on that higher learning tip. Holla at your boy.
I hate these dot shits. Amazing Spider-Man is notorious for doing this dot.
Yeah,
they've been doing this for years. I hate that shit.
Avengers 2, yeah, there's a lot of those.
There is an issue 78. Make no mistake about that. There is one.
Yeah, I have it.
And then it looks like also like the sword's cutting Spider-Man, like about to cut him in half or something.
Yes.
Well, that looks like a doll. So
yeah, it's a doll.
Sorry, it's not the real Spider-Man.
He's being mutilated.
It's still
yeah, dude, he's getting stabbed, bro. Like like Spider-Man cheated on Mary Jane.
So you're saying that's your favorite Momoko cover, huh?
That chick's like lent. Like,
so obviously you're reading this, Jeff. Anybody else reading this book?
I'm picking them up, but I have not really read them, dude.
I personally got up to 77. and I swore no more.
No more.
The only reason why I got up to 77 was to find out to see what was going to happen to Peter Parker.
Didn't they change the writer?
Yes, they did.
Changed the writing team, right?
Yeah, they went from Nick Spencer to Jed McKay,
and that's when it started with the Ben Reilly.
And then also Kelly Thompson is also writing as well.
Yeah, Nick Spencer to me ruined this fucking character.
Yes, he did.
Well, I mean,
he ruined this fucking book.
He ruined the character that's in the freaking bed in a coma.
Right. But so far, I mean, I don't know if this is doing any better. 3 times a week with Ben Reilly and what the hell is the Beyond Corporation? I mean, it's like they pulled something out of their butt, slapped the name, and said, instead of the Parker Corporation, it's the Beyond Corporation.
So
sorry, Jeff.
So I've got a question, and this is not making fun of it, but shouldn't this?
Yes, it should be
like right here.
Yeah,
no, that's where it is on his costume. So
they put it off to the side, like over his heart.
Over his heart, yeah.
But this
right hand over your heart.
Oh, wow.
They're doing this with all their fucking characters. You see Miles' new costume. They're doing it with all these fucking characters.
No,
costumes.
I thought that was a mess up because that just looked like so you're used to being right here in the center.
I know,
and I'm like that aesthetically the chest isn't like that, and the shoulders aren't squared.
I know. I'm not a fan of his costume or Miles's.
I don't know why it just jumped.
Yeah, thing. Man, I can't see myself buying Amazing Spider-Man for a long time, maybe years.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put the parachute. I've been buying them.
I'd rather go buying back issues over and over
until there's actually some resolution as far as what is gonna happen to the real Spider-Man. I ain't touching this.
You know what though? I bet, and this is not a criticism of Spider-Man. I think because Spider-Man's so big, because I forgot who it was. Maybe it was on one of those shows we're talking about Daredevil and how Chip was able to do whatever he kind of wants with Daredevil because he's a second tier, third tier character.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't bring Spider-Man in because they're just like, yeah, you can't mess with Spider-Man. So I'm wondering if what's happening is a lot of writers are going, hey, I'll write Spider-Man. And then Marvel's going, well, you can't do a lot of this stuff the ideas they want to do. And so a lot of writers,
him. Yeah.
Right, so a lot of writers are going, I don't want to deal with that. If there's going to be like boundaries and stuff, I'm not going to do it. So they're getting stuck with these guys that aren't that great writers.
I mean, to me, the weird thing is Kelly Thompson and Jed McKay aren't bad writers. Kelly Thompson's doing a great job with Captain Marvel. Jed McKay is doing a great job with Moon Knight. Okay, but I don't know what the editors are thinking because so far, after Nick Spencer looks like a genius now compared to what they're writing here.
But they might have been told as soon as they, like, I can imagine with Moon Knight and Captain Marvel, the restrictions are a lot less, especially Moon Knight, because he hasn't been really in anything yet.
Right.
I mean, so I would guess he's in the same boat as like X-Men and Fantastic Four stories. I don't think they're allowed to like go too far beyond.
Yeah, and
whatever marching orders they have, right?
So can we just put the reality out there, guys, and address the elephant in the room? I mean, this is just pick of the week, and you guys use that shit as a doormat, y'all. Like, it was like he was coming into a fucking house. And
he went for covers. He's always said he's a cover whore.
Everybody loves what they love, and I love Spider-Man, even if it sucks.
By the way, Glenn 2K, do not buy the Omni for Spencer Run. Skip that shit.
Skip that shit.
And to be fair, Steve, I wasn't bashing the book. I was bashing what maybe theoretically what the writers are being stuck with.
No.
Yeah, and this is still the flagship title.
Just playing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, the bonus is the Daughters of the Dragons in it.
We need resuscitation to my man Spidey, dude. Get Peter Parker back in the mix.
Yes.
Just take out of circulation for 5 years.
All right, next.
Speaking of Moon Knight,
this is my cover of the week, and it's by EJ Sue. It is an open order cover, so no one should have a problem getting it. I just like it. It's just I like the yellow background. I just like the way he's drawn Moon Knight. The darts, his darts are in his hand. So I mean, it's really cool perspective. And I try to pick covers that are just mostly open order because it's cheaper for everyone, right? It's a nice, cool, cheap cover pick. I'm not trying to go the store exclusive variants and incentives as much.
Yeah. You gotta slow it down now.
You know, everyone's got to save a little here and there. But I mean, you can't go wrong, right? The Moon Knight series is hot. Moon Knight just came out. The little teaser trailer.
Oh, that was sick, bro.
We'll get into that later, but yeah, I mean,
I will say Moon Knight looks pretty sick in this photo.
And
The background looks like a high school kid did it, but
I was about to say the yellow, man. That yellow is distracting me too much.
It's just too perfect of a background.
It makes the Moon Knight, the actual Moon Knight character and the darts, they like really stand out, right? Against that yellow. That's how I look at it. I don't care about the background.
To me, the perspective, like he's standing, throwing those. Obviously, is he on
rings?
Yeah, his moon rings. Is he falling? Is he on a roof? I mean, it just kind of looks like wonky to me, and like some high school kid went into the background with a straight razor, or it's not sure, it's ruler and stuff.
I give him this. The hands are drawn well. I think the hand is drawn really well.
Moon Knight looks sick.
No, I've never been the biggest fan of this version of Moon Knight, this particular costume. The black and white.
Yeah,
not a big fan of that, but that's my preference.
But aside from that, I mean, it's a well-drawn Moon Knight.
The pencils are good. Yeah, the pencils are definitely good on it.
It's a good pick by Jeff.
He
won't be working on the corner for it.
Yeah, he's gonna open it too, right? To read it, right, Jeff?
Oh, I'm gonna read all of these.
Oh, for sure. I'm with you, and when I'm with you,
for Jeff, this is just a cover by.
Yeah.
Well, no, this particular issue I will not open. I'll open the A cover. So that means I'm buying multiple covers.
Wow.
Right.
Summon Wong, I guess, does not like this cover. Calling it Liefeld because of no feet.
Probably.
Wait, he cut him
is it my fault that you have a foot fetish?
Well, look at the black sky. There's the black sky has drawn.
What's that,
bro? I will pick it up.
The sky in the background, like the black sky. Yeah, it's like this fucking fucked up markers, like Sharpie, and he just drew it in.
To me, it kind of looks like
a high school art project.
No, it looks like an old school painting, and then they put him into that painting. That's what it kind of looks like.
You know, that high school, that grid printing, you make a grid and you draw it into the
that's exactly what I'm getting at.
You never know.
Okay, we're on to the next one. Tired of abusing Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so my pick of the week is Dark Ages #3.
Did he freeze?
Uh-oh.
He
froze.
Right on his pick, too.
Man.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was going to ask him, why is Apocalypse there?
Oh, Apocalypse is the guy, the main villain in this whole thing.
He's the main focal point of the story, right? Yeah.
Is this like an Elseworld title kind of thing?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a world where there's no like electricity basically, or there's no power. Okay. All their powers don't work. Spider-Man's webs don't work, stuff like that.
All right, so the reason why Apocalypse is there because he in issue 1, I didn't read issue 2, but in issue 1, everything went to crap. They found an ancient evil, and it's like everything went back to the Stone Age. And the one who pretty much had the answers was Apocalypse. You know, so he's been the one that's been keeping humanity together because, you know, his whole shtick is survival of the fittest.
Right.
You know, so there's no electricity. That's why Iron Man had to redo his suit. Spider-Man had to redo his web shooters. You know, they're pretty much running on steam instead of electricity.
Like steampunk Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, and Spider-Man, because this is essentially an Elseworlds type tale, his daughter's there, you know, and a few other characters, you know. So I jumped, you know, with some of my issues, so I got to go back and read 2 and 3. But I remember with issue 1, it was great. It was absolutely great. Iban Coelho's artwork, because he does the main cover and the interior, was fantastic.
Does he do it from his prison cell? Because that looks like a prison shot there. This window.
No
and-
shit, right?
Maybe, I guess so.
Iban Kyle.
You know. And then you have Takashi Okazaki, who does the second cover.
That's a sick cover, dude. I love the scheme
Yes, it
that's
is.
coming out. I like his anime
Steampunk.
approach to it, dude.
What
Yeah.
has he done before? Because I've heard of him.
Werewolf by Night.
That's it.
He
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I have
I see.
another couple of covers.
That's right.
Or one cover, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
It's what's his name's favorite artist. That's why.
That's Eric's. Yeah, Eric's.
Yeah.
So you
Shout out
have,
to Azores.
Is that Ryan on the right?
well, you have on the left, you have Logan Lubera and Ryan Stegman's on the right, which I
Yeah.
love that cover.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, even though that left arm looks really long, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like
perspective.
coming at you, dude.
I mean,
Like he's going to
Stegman
give you
is,
across the eyes.
all Stegman's cover for this run has been really well done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I like this because you could see the details and the changes that Tony Stark had to make to the Iron Man suit. I mean, and it's a lot of changes, you know, just to keep that suit running, you know.
One problem, it seemed like the other guy, he put a lot of detail on the character, but not like the city has like no detail.
The background. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
he
good,
covered
yeah,
a lot of it in smoke.
Yeah, smoking. He's in space, kind of. So
You're naughty.
But it's okay, yeah. The one on the left looks like that battle scene from Freddy Krueger 3 and they're fighting in the junkyard and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was
dude,
it the
that
Dream
might be so
Warriors?
much. Yeah,
Dream
dude.
Warriors.
They had that strong.
Fucking song.
dude. Yeah,
Dream
dude.
Warriors.
Damn,
I just
you're
love
taking
how
me way
Sue
back.
looks like a little surprised here.
and
Like, she's
I'm
like,
sorry,
Let's go for fight, but Sue's like, I'm not sure, huh?
Sue
might
looks
wanna
like a little
disappear.
girl there.
Cap looks innocent in the face, man.
He's
And I
still
did not even
representing.
catch that. Johnny's just kind of chilling up here.
Yeah,
I know.
He has to hit higher ground, dude, so he can't get struck.
Well, I thought he was just like a torch or something at first.
I thought it was Ghost Rider for a second.
But I'm sorry, that hood on Captain America just it doesn't work.
It's fucking Hobbit,
Look
man.
at
From Frodo.
big. He's on a
Gandalf.
he's on a regiment.
Gandalf the Grey,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Gandalf the
Thou
Blue.
shall not pass.
Yeah,
He's
Okay.
got the shield for it, that's for sure.
Ready for the next one?
Yep. So my cover of the week is actually a Dynamite cover. The Army of Darkness, 1979, done by Francisco Mattina. And I know you guys have seen me pick Mattina covers before. I mean, to me, he is an awesome cover artist. I mean,
Yeah, he's great.
the details that he puts into his covers. I mean, I love how you have the eyes that are blended in with the clouds.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
That is just it's sick.
Very, very.
And he was working with the Spawn titles, you know, for
Yeah.
Comic Farland, and the last couple of titles, the last couple of issues that have come out for Spawn, the covers just look so weak. They really do, you know.
his covers or other people's covers.
No, well, in general, I mean his, yes, but I mean, like, but Jean Berenz wasn't there the last couple of issues. Him, or even Carlo Barberi, none of them, and covers look really weak.
Yeah, his shit is always sick, man.
Yes,
And the only knock on his shit is that he rips people's shit off, right? That he does that in the past.
yeah,
This
I've
is-
heard that.
This is very He-Man-ish, very Star Wars.
Yeah,
very,
it probably looks like a Dave Wilkins cover. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
yeah.
I mean, like some of his covers for, the Batman run that he did, I Am Batman. The covers look great. Also, I mean, he's really good right now. So
He's awesome.
I don't know if he's fully cleared up the whole thing with him ripping people's stuff off, but I mean,
Well, like I said, this one he looks like he ripped off Dave Wilkins on the Master of the Universe #1. That incentive.
Yeah. I was thinking that, or kind of like almost a Star Wars homage. The
Homage.
Yeah. You ready for the next one?
I guess.
Bro.
Mine's short and simple. I'm gonna keep pushing Moonshine.
Mhm.
Brian
I would want some-
Azzarello and Edward
Who's that?
Rizzio are amazing together. They were the team that did 100 Bullets. They're doing Moonshine now for Image. They've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years. It's werewolves during Prohibition.
Comics
Mhm.
on the edge. Keep it
It's a
real,
great
bro.
book. I mean, everyone's over here talking about fucking vampires.
Caramano.
Let's talk about werewolves. I mean, you got a redneck family that runs a moonshining place that are werewolves also. And then this guy comes down south. He's working for Al Capone. He wants to hire them to sell their moonshine up in Chicago. They're like, fuck that shit. He keeps pressing. They end up killing him, turning him into a werewolf also. He goes back and basically kills the whole family, except for the one daughter that is also a werewolf. And now they're both living in Chicago and dealing with the mob there. It's a great book. It's only been 28 issues. I'm still hoping for crossover between this and Rednecks because I think it would work like crazy. But yeah, this is one of my favorite books that's out there.
Sounds great.
So-
This cover's pretty dope, man. I like this cover.
Yeah. And anyone that likes like real horror type stuff, this is your jam. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Steve to read it for a while, but he just won't jump on it.
I'll have to pick up the trade paperbacks, man. Come
Yeah, you
back,
go.
come
Love
back
it,
to it.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this wasn't intentional, but I love how the cover blends in with the rest of the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Nice pick, bro. Nice pick.
I like the detail of the wolf. It's very simple but nicely detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rizzo does some of the. He reminds me a lot of Tim Sale's art. Just the very simplicity of it,
Yeah,
but
detailed.
still well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fresh, bro. Nice pick.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
We'll go on to the next pick, and it's always bloody too.
It's
fine.
Yeah,
I
it's all right.
It's no Spider-Man, right, Jeff?
fuck you.
On to Big
I'm
Rob.
gonna eat my fucking pretzel. Bitch.
All right. So yeah, I'm like Jeff. I'm a cover whore. This is Can the Conqueror #4 by Michael Del Mundo on art here, and I just something about this cover to me spoke because I love the emptiness of the space. Right, like he's in space by himself and just contemplating
Pretzel.
his life.
Pretzel.
And he's contemplating the pretzel too. But I just love the background because it just shows the emptiness of space and how alone you could be out there if you somebody like him. I just love the colors, this color scheme and all that shit. And Ken's just a cool hot character right now, and I can see still being something in the future.
It's cool how all the clocks are at different times too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was wondering if the main clock being it being 3 o'clock, if that's significant.
If it was 3:30 at night, you'd probably be saying hoping a prayer.
Well, technically, I think it's 2:59 and 55 seconds.
I wouldn't be singing that.
Yeah, maybe it has some like some what was that? Some Watchmen thing. The clock means something. Who knows?
Right.
But-
Oh, the Doomsday, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, because it definitely connects to the whole time travel, multiple reality situation. Clocks are a very significant part of Kang the Conqueror character, and he's a cool character, man. His color scheme his design has always been cool, and I really love the font. The font on the trade is great, I think. So,
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of great covers on Kang, and
so many.
the storyline in here is fantastic.
Dude,
Yeah.
Renslayer's Moon Knight, unreal.
Yeah.
I gotta pick it up at on trade when it comes out on the thicker second. Read the whole story at once.
No.
Yeah, I might have to do the same thing.
And I got another
So-
cover.
I can't do that.
So this is not New Mutants. This is what did I say it was?
X-Force.
X-Force. Yeah, the whole title, the fucking
Wait,
font
what?
throws you the fuck off.
This isn't hold
Yeah, I
on.
was like, there wasn't no New Mutants title, was there?
Yeah, it's X-Force.
No, it's X-Force 25.
Yeah, it's the
Right,
right cover. This is the right cover, but they put New Mutants as a trade.
Interesting.
As an homage, I don't know what the hell is going
Maybe.
on, but ignore that.
This is
What's going on, my
a
brother?
Native American. It's a Native American
Yes.
heritage. That's
Mm.
why.
Cover, yeah.
And this is
So-
supposed to be James Proudstar, not John Proudstar.
Ah, okay. Shit.
So
His
it's not
brother?
Maria
Wolf.
Wolf. Maria Wolf. is
No,
the-
John. John. I'm sorry,
That's
because
not brother.
John's more New Mutants than anything else.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have Thunderbird
Warpath.
would not be New Mutant.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
Warpath.
right. Exactly. Yes.
Well,
It's his
I
old
don't-
uniform.
I don't know what's going on with X-Men right now, but I picked this cover because I think the pencils on this shit is great.
Yes.
The detail and all the
Oh,
lines
yeah.
that she drew
Yeah.
is so awesome. The water, the
That's
background,
what I was
the
gonna
rocks,
yeah.
the
It
guy's
feels very
face,
90s.
the arms.
Yeah.
I think it's better than it's 90s. The color scheme is 90s, but the drawing
So
is
rad.
modern.
It is
It's just-
updated. Yes.
It's a
Yes.
very cool homage to Liefeld. I mean, there's no feet, so I like
This is
that.
Liefeld done the right way.
Even with no feet.
Yeah,
I'll let him know you said that in 2 weeks.
yeah. Tell him Rob said, "You need to go study her art, and you maybe you'll."
Except
So,
that he needs to start drawing feet again.
Well, he
So,
could do this
Azor-
when he was young. I don't know what
Azor
happened.
says that he's in New Mutants now, which may be the case, but this is also a 25th anniversary or
Right.
the 25th issue. So
The most recent Rob Liefeld and Spider-Man Deadpool 30th anniversary cover, he has feet on both of them and they look fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
stop
no.
drinking. But
Oh my god. Hijo de la madre.
so but yeah, this I think I don't know. I typically don't pick X-Men books, X-Men covers, but somehow this one just when I saw it and compared to the rest of the covers this week, it just stood out to me. I don't know, something about it just stood out. So that's why. I picked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks dope, dude.
Each their own.
I don't know why it jumped. There we go, motherfucker.
There we go.
There we go.
What's up with your mouse tonight, man?
It's
Yeah,
it wants
fast.
night off. Yeah.
You got that trigger finger, bro. That's it.
As a super speed.
Okay, so the Captain Obvious pick of the week. I know that this is probably a weird one to some people, but between Fear State and Tom Taylor, the way he's written Nightwing, and the first arc is already over, but this title has been extremely hot. Okay,
So what's your stance on this first?
what's my personal stance or my stance
Well,
for the show?
What is your stance for the show? Because I'm getting confused a lot of times in this.
Okay,
It should be the same stance. Your stance
show?
and the stance for the show.
What show?
For his Captain Obvious pick.
okay. Personal stance really is that I'm getting this book.
Okay.
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 Okay, I'm getting this book and I'm looking forward to it. The twists and turns that Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, who did he does the cover. He doesn't do the interior. For the Fear State portion, Robbie Rodriguez is doing the interior, which he's doing a really good job, even though I do miss Bruno Redondo's work. But they're connecting the dots. They're bringing all the Robins and the Batgirls together, little by little. So Batgirl is what's her name? Barbara Gordon's back as Batgirl because of what happened with her Oracle station.
Okay. So what is the Captain? Why are we buying this book, or why are we not buying this book? What's the stance?
Personally, you should buy this book. Okay, they're going to be introducing a new character named Seer, who's the anti-Oracle.
Okay.
Rudy.
Okay, so
you won the 1 in
it's a
25
great
then.
story. Huh?
You won, so you want to buy the 1 in 25.
No, I don't want to buy the 1 in 25.
So
my favorite cover is actually the main one.
okay, but the 1 in 25, I think, as Rob's saying, is the one that has the new character on the cover.
No, that's
why.
Nightwing.
No.
No, that's Nightwing. I'm talking about spec value, just for value, for speculation.
Right.
On a new character. Usually
Well,
the incentive is what you want to buy.
Well, what's weird is that the 1 in 25 is the design cover.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do, right?
Okay.
Yeah. They do that a lot.
So the Dad Bod Nightwing is the one in 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad Bob.
So
Yeah.
your stance is we should buy this because it's the first appearance.
Yes. Well, possible. As far as I know, possible first
Hey,
appearance.
Pandero, what's going on?
And plus, Taylor's been writing a great. He has had a great run
Yeah.
of this book. This has been a very popular story so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Tom Taylor has done an awesome job. This has been one of DC's hottest titles over the last few months.
This will be a great
From
book.
78 to the present. So
Yeah, this will be a great book to pick up in a trade, main volumes. and
yes,
stuff.
yes, it will.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
can see that as being a good story overall.
But the anti-Oracle
Right.
or replacement for Calculator basically is going to be in this issue.
Yes.
First appearance. Cool.
Okay.
That's what I heard, but I'll guarantee it. We'll find out on Wednesday, but
Yep. Anything else?
I'm down.
nope.
Okay. Covers of the week.
Not another Incredible Hulk #1 homage, please.
Well, no, this is actually not number 1. This is number 3.
For the homage.
Oh, the
The Hulk?
homage. Well, but it is a homage.
It is.
But this one is done by Nakayama.
Yeah.
So,
I love David, but dude, these homages are killing me.
I don't think it's ever going to end, my friend.
no, it's not.
Dude,
It's
that
funny,
trading
but-
card, that Black Cat trading card's sick. I
Yeah,
bought
that's
that.
by Greg Horn.
Did
Yeah, that's
anyone
cool.
pick up the Rose Bash Rose Bash
Oh,
Star Wars.
Bash
no,
Star Wars and-
Ray cover?
Is it
that
sold
would have been
out?
the one to pick up, dude.
I don't know.
Totally missed out.
I'm
No,
a Star Wars guy,
they
and I
still-
expected.
I
Oh,
checked. Well, I don't know about right now. An hour ago, they still have them.
Who
What
has it?
what about
Comic
Muffy?
Mint.
Frankie's and
Comic
Golden
Mint.
Apple. Oh, California
Also-
Golden Apple, I think it was.
Also, Coming Man and Sal Lemon has them as well.
Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
bunch of copies out there, by the way.
I just don't care about that character. I think it's a beautiful cover, but
Yeah, it's funny. I was going to say the same thing. I could care less about Ray, but because
The
it's
Ray.
Bash and it's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, Ray's a dead spec. Anything Ray is dead.
Now,
Jesus.
that
Ouch.
Crimson Rain cover,
That's what I was gonna say, Nicole.
that
I
is
like
pretty, and I've heard
That's-
rumors that we're gonna get. That's gonna be a important book.
that
Who-
Muffy.
someone-
Which,
They're the-
which
the Prince-
store is that?
I don't know who who was that, Anthony?
Hold on one second.
But they printed so many books of that, dude. There's a big print on it.
Rain. Where are
Yeah,
you?
but that's one of the store
that's
exclusives.
Hidden Gems. What's going on, man?
that's
Hidden Gems
direct from
Comics.
Tyler Kirkham.
Okay,
Okay.
Good
The
to see you,
Crimson
brother.
Rain?
Yeah.
Crimson Rain. Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
It's a solid cover, but to me, it's not worth paying $20-$30.
I can see that. I'm looking for. I want to get the one from CBSI that they're doing
No.
for Crimson Rain.
Oh yeah, that one came out beautiful, dude.
I personally dig that Kill Bill one.
That's exactly
The
what I was
Muffy-
gonna say.
Yeah,
Muffy the
Muffy
Pimp
one.
Slayer.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit is dope.
They
dude.
are pushing. This is getting pushed hard. There are so many
Oh.
covers, and this is not coming out till January.
Hey, that Crimson Rain set?
The Muffy?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, I'm
That-
down, dude.
I'm on the site right now.
And there's a
Muffy
bunch
that
of-
Pimp Slayer, dude. Get her
That-
some
That
baby
Crimson
powder.
Rain is what do you call it? Only $30 for the whole set.
Oh, okay.
That's not
No.
bad.
That's
Yeah,
not
Right.
bad.
The other Muffy that's there, that's the Catwoman 51.
Yeah, I like that one.
homage.
That's sick.
Oh.
Yeah,
And I think Ice Cream Man jumped the shark.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one is
it's Picasso.
done.
Yes.
That sold out really fast.
I bet
Yeah.
it did.
Suckers.
It's beautiful, dude. That
I
artwork
like
the
is
hell-
beautiful in that, man.
The Hellions one is pretty good by David DNA.
No,
Dude.
yeah. It's
And
funny because go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say, and then that Gun Honey. At first, I thought it was a Vampirella. I was like, why is she like?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
She looks
Gun
like she was
Honey?
a lowrider.
Steve,
I was gonna say,
Yes,
why,
Gun
why
Honey.
is it the lowrider exclusive? But it
What
must
are
be
they?
Gun Honey.
Steve, that was just for you.
Gun Honey?
She does look like
Gun
a
Honey
mobile-
right here.
I thought it was fucking Vampirella too.
No, that's
Yeah.
Gun Honey.
Gun Honey.
Yeah,
Gun
low
Honey number
ra-
3 by Lyrics Lee.
Yeah.
Where's the Cadillac
It's-
in the background, bro?
She's holding a gun, but she's holding a gun.
She's on
But
the.
if you,
She's on
it
the
could
hood.
be the reflection, dude. Yeah, it could be like the
It's
reflection. of the
Melissa,
side
it's
of a
Melissa
car.
Ortega on the cover, man.
Wait, so what's between the two Star Wars ones?
Guadalupe.
Okay. I was waiting for someone to
That's
ask.
either Buffy the final Slayer, or is that
Yes.
Muffy?
No,
It's Buffy the final Slayer.
Yes, the last vampire slayer.
Muffy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Muffy's a terrible name for this chick, dude. She better change her name.
Well, it's Muffy the Pimp Slayer,
The pimp slayer, right?
and
Instead
it's
of
supposed to
the
be playing off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
bingo.
Okay.
And that radio apocalypse, man, they better get off that fucking acid.
So far from the homage covers that I saw of Muffy, the one I like the most has to be the Kill Bill one.
I like this one better. I like Catwoman.
Yeah, that was cool. And no one cares about Batman, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of us even said anything.
None of us mentioned it.
All I care is I'm
horrible.
wondering, is that the last issue of
No, that's
the copy.
No, that one is 118. 117 is the
isn't that the Miracle Molly one?
No, 117 is the last James Tynion. 118 is the beginning of the new run.
This is a new run there, so 118
right now. Mark it down.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's unknown comics hidden gem.
All right,
David Nakayama has them.
Yep.
Okay.
Batman 118 is being written by Josh Williamson.
Nice.
Molina is still going to be on it.
Nice.
And they're introducing a new character, of course.
Robert. Take it easy, brother.
What's that? Hold on, let me see.
I got to get ready for work. It's great. It's good seeing y'all. Cream pies forever.
Hidden Gem was asking about this one. It's Hulk #3, right?
Yeah, it was the unknown, right?
Let me re-verify. It is Hulk #3. David Nakayama, Unknown Comics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. No one asked about the Radio Apocalypse.
Muffy the Pimp Slayer.
I said they're just taking acid when they made this fucking cover. But
yeah, this looks like an old school.
That's a trip out, dude. That's like a Grateful Dead poster.
Yeah. All right, that one is done
Black
by
Light,
Alexis.
Yeah, dude. Get all the spots. You know what I mean?
and Nicole, this is Muffy the Vampire Slayer.
Right.
I think to me that's the winner of this lot. Muffy, the both Muffies are good.
The Muffies are. Let me see. They're both at Golden Apple. The Radio Apocalypse is at Cape and Cow Comics.
By the way, that Catwoman Muffy, she looks like that actress from the Scott Pilgrim, the girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Brie Larson.
No. The actress that plays the Scott Pilgrim's girlfriend, the one with
the new one. Oh, Mary something shit.
Yeah, she's also in that.
That's her last name. Something shit.
Something shit.
Okay.
You know that chick with something shit.
Mary Winstead.
She reminded me of the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Remember the movie that really?
Yeah. What's her name? I forgot her name.
I don't remember who the name was, but I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ready for the next?
Yes, sir.
Catching
Catching up.
Why is it jumping so much?
Jeez.
Oh, I guess so.
There you go.
Okay.
So Disney Day was on Friday.
What's cracking?
To me, the biggest story about this is they canceled the Star Wars Spotlight. That
canceled Star Wars Spotlight.
The Under the Helmet.
No, there was supposed to be a Marvel Spotlight and a Star Wars Spotlight. They only showed the Marvel Spotlight. They canceled the Star Wars Spotlight.
I felt Disney Day in general was underwhelming, but that's just me.
I think maybe they replaced it with Under the Helmet with the Boba Fett.
That was coming regardless.
Okay,
but they had a whole lineup for Star Wars they were going to show. They canceled that shit. Why?
I wonder if they had nothing to spotlight.
Well, they got Andor. They have they showed a little bit of Obi-Wan.
Right.
They got they could show some Ahsoka, some image. They could show some art on that.
They may be doing it as galleries. They may just turn it into galleries.
Book of Boba Fett, new trailer, maybe that would have been helpful.
Yeah, I think they didn't do the Book of Boba Fett because it's so close.
Well, we need a trailer.
No, I think they're going to throw. Exactly. I think it's because there's a trailer coming, and I didn't think they want to mess up the timing for that. As far as the Obi-Wan and the Andor, I'm actually disappointed because they've been shooting Obi-Wan for a while, and then Andor should be done, like done.
I thought both of them were done.
I think Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan's on the
Okay,
reshoots.
maybe some reshoots.
Yeah.
But it's like the Andor should be done, like effects and everything,
They should have
or
shown
very close.
They should have shown a teaser trailer or something.
I think that's where they kind of messed up because it was completely light on Star Wars.
Yeah, I was looking forward to Star Wars Spotlight, and they showed nothing.
I mean, they didn't
But
even
they were
show-
heavy on Star Wars last year.
They could have showed a picture of Ewan McGregor in the garb on the desert. In the desert, they could have easily have shown a picture.
Yeah,
Or
They didn't even
showed
show a
Hayden,
picture. It's all design art.
yeah.
or show Hayden Christensen that we know is going to be in it. Show him in the Vader armor.
Well, okay, I get not showing him. I get not showing him because you don't know how the armor is going to look. You don't know how the armor is going to like if
What's
it's
up,
going
Thor?
to be worn, if it's going to be brand new. You don't know how it's going to look, right? So I can get that they don't show him. But the whole Obi-Wan thing, we all know it's called Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm more like, why the heck do we need to see another Home Alone with
Yes.
a different
Yeah,
character? I'm like, get
No.
that. If you don't,
Yeah.
I want to,
Yeah.
I want to pick him up like Mo did Barney on
Yeah,
The
kids,
Simpsons
man.
and tell him, get out of here and just
The
throw him
only-
out the door, dude. I'm
that's
like,
what
get
the
out of
kids
only
here.
do.
way-
man.
It's not for us.
The only
it's
way
definitely
I
for the
would
kids.
the only way
Oh.
I would have accepted a Home Alone is if Macaulay Culkin was the father.
Yeah,
Right.
So in this one, I'm not going to spoil it too far, but I have seen it.
You've
Yeah,
seen
it's not necessarily for adults. It's probably for the kids. The kids
course,
will
totally.
enjoy it quite a lot.
Mhm.
I think the connection to Home Alone is there's a cop,
yeah.
and the cop is Kevin McAllister's brother, Buzz,
Oh.
Bully.
Oh, okay.
and they do a reference to Home Alone, the Home Alone movies.
Okay.
So I mean, it
They
is
were-
connected.
They could have done
Like,
so much more, right?
They could have done more, and I just think the premise of it was not solid enough for me to go, oh well, that's why this kid had to defend his home. It was just kind of a weird premise, but
Right.
it is what it is. The kids won't even notice it. It's just a fun, stupid little comedy
Yeah.
for
By
today.
the way, fuck this kid's T-shirt. It's ugly.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, stripes,
That-
dude,
dude,
stripes
that-
don't look becoming on him at all.
That T-shirt looks like something from the 80s, man.
Fuck
Spoiler,
that, dude.
spoiler alert! This kid is
The
not
80s,
American.
The 1930s, bro.
Ouch, man.
But who else was pissed off watching 15 minutes of a Marvel Spotlight and they only showed 2 minutes of new shit in the 15 minutes?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I was gonna,
man. I was
I
like,
fast
what
forward-
is
I was
this?
they were-
gonna ask why are Jungle Cruise and Shang-Chi up there?
because they got released that day on
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
Plus.
part of the Disney.
And I
So
was
it's
down.
free to Disney
I
Plus,
mean,
guys.
You know,
That's the big thing. You get to watch Shang-Chi now if you have Disney Plus.
right.
It doesn't cost you another $30 or $40. Same thing with
Yeah,
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
Obviously you have the Obi-Wan, you have the new Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah.
So that was the promo image.
So I'm
You
checking.
got
Yeah,
the
I like that shit.
dick. Hey, I like Hocus Pocus.
I'm excited for the
Yeah,
the
but
little-
Halloween is
I'm
over.
joking, Jeff.
Hocus
Jeff, I'm
Pocus, I'll
joking, bro.
accept.
I'm
I'll take that.
Fucking joking, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, man, fuck you, Steve.
I'm excited for the little Luca sequel thing. The little
Yeah.
the Ciao Bella.
yeah, because
Yeah, it's a
love
little
the movie.
short.
Yeah, I love the movie Luca. So I like to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. I haven't
That
seen
was
it. I want to see the Under the Helmet. I want to see how they
Yeah.
That
came
was
up
good.
with
Cool.
Boba. I want to know why.
Maybe pick a
like,
better name for that.
they knew that they was. You know
only,
what?
only you would know about being under the helmet, Steve.
That's true. That's
Everybody
true.
watched the Pixar presentation. That shit was trash too.
Yeah, that's why I didn't add it to here.
Yeah, dude.
But I
What
did
about
add the
Baymax?
Willow.
Baymax is
But
But I
dope,
thought
too.
we already knew Willow was coming out.
I know that was just
Yeah.
him talking shit to the fucking cast members. It
But
was
you got to
just
see
like,
all the
okay.
rest of the cast, and the
Right.
cast actually has a couple of people that are pretty known.
Yeah.
One of them happened to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and happened to be in the Solo movie.
It's not Val Kilmer, bro. Well, fuck that.
Well, that's true. Well, hey, you know what? I don't think he's gonna be doing any movies anytime soon.
I know.
Now
Sucks,
the way he
man.
the
looks,
poor
man.
guy, you know.
Nice man. I
I
need
feel
to.
bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
just hopefully
I
it gets better.
I don't know. I was underwhelmed. I mean, I liked the little 2 minutes or 3 minute scene we got of Hawkeye,
Yeah, that was
Like-
cool.
but
Yeah,
I
they
felt
actually showed a full scene.
Yeah.
and like a little trailer with it.
So we're so close to it. That's why.
We saw a little bit of Ms. Marvel, which just made me
It was
reemphasize that I don't give a shit about that.
It was
show.
But you always hate Ms. Marvel, so but
Oh yeah, but it
nothing.
just
Now he
reemphasized
really
it. Just
hates it.
like I was like, this looks bad.
If it
Nah,
was
I-
Spider-Man, you'd have said the same
Yeah,
thing.
you just hate it, bro. It's
But no, you know what? I actually am going to
Okay,
see the
no.
Spider-Man movies.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
be-
could see the Ms. Marvel TV show.
I'm gonna be.
I just
I'm
don't
gonna play
care.
devil's advocate.
You just,
All right,
that?
you're mean, bro.
Try to give it a chance. There have been a few trailers that have looked bad where the movies or series have actually exceeded expectations.
But see, the problem is the character. I wish would just be erased from existence
Yeah, he's
in the first place.
You're about to get canceled, bro.
You're just a hater.
No, it's just that
You're about to get canceled so hard.
I'm not a fan. Just like with Hawkeye, I'm not a fan of stealing characters' names. I think
Well,
that's
regardless, just they
bullshit.
should've-
But
they
she's
should've
Captain
showed
Marvel.
a lot more than that.
You
what
have
they
to
showed.
also
them.
think about it in this way, right? First, it's the first Pakistani American
I understand
superhero.
people are going to be
and
excited.
on top
because
of that, it's not just be excited. It's Ms. Marvel has gone off the charts
It's
since
not
she
for
came
you,
out.
man. It's just,
no,
it's
I
like-
understand that, and that's
So-
why I'm fine with it being Pakistan.
Well,
It
and on
I'm
top-
happy for them to have that.
to the
And for
point
us
of
to be able to
being
learn
in
from
Ms.
that.
Marvel,
Right.
it's not unheard of that they have these kids who look up to all these heroes, these Avengers who've been in the world for how many decades. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's
No, I understand.
and the emulation is what they're doing.
I get what you're saying, but it also comes from that time when they went, hey, we're just going to retire all the old school people because they're all white males, and we're going to make them different characters.
What do you think they're doing in the MCU?
I understand that, but at least do it right. I just feel she's just, to me, feels forced upon her. Books
Well,
don't sell well.
You know what? You might
I
have
mean-
something in common with the fans of Ms. Marvel because they're going to get upset about her power set. So
Yeah, they're changing her whole power set. So
yeah, they're changing her power set. She's
They're
not,
changing the
But she's-
character basically.
She
yeah.
basically had like Mr. Fantastic powers, right?
Yeah, that's
well,
just
she had embiggen
yeah.
powers, which
Yeah.
is Inhuman, and
Right.
she's
Right.
technically we don't have Inhumans. She could still be an Inhuman later.
Yeah. Or
We just
mutant.
haven't been
But
told
for
that.
now, her power set looked like it's going to be almost the exact same as Captain Marvel's.
It's the
Yeah.
power set from
No.
that suit, right? What's the name of that character? The suit that comes alive.
Uh,
So it comes alive.
Yeah, the current Miss Marvel run, the one that just ended. Or the suit comes. What's
I
her
don't
fucking
know.
name?
Oh,
Look,
like
I don't know.
sorcery?
I forget her name, but I think that's the power set they're going to go with. And so
Oh, okay.
buy those books.
Oh, you mean the
Current
ones
run.
that are out?
Oh yeah,
The one,
yeah.
the one that just ended. The run just ended, but yeah, that I forgot the name of that
Oh,
character.
with the oh my goodness, and I read it too.
Yeah, but those are the books to get for that
The
character.
one from the last Marvel.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going to go because that particular run was built for that show, I think.
Oh,
Probably.
Makes sense.
maybe.
But regardless, man, they didn't show shit to be honest, and that kind of disappointed.
Well,
I'm
let's
looking forward to Spider-Man's trailer next Tuesday. Better.
move to the next slide, then we can talk about it further.
Okay.
You got it, bro. Would you
So
look
this
at that?
is the whole new Disney Plus lineup.
Mother load,
That
baby.
everything got added for Marvel. You got the X-Men 97, which is a continuation of the X-Men 90s cartoon. You've got Echo's gonna have her own series. You have Spider-Man freshman year, which is going to be another animated series, but it's going to be the freshman high school year, I believe.
Okay.
And then you've got Agatha House of Harkness. We all heard that was coming. Marvel Zombies, which is going to be another animated series. You have the She-Hulk. You have Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, What If Season 2, I Am Groot, which might be also animated.
That's a Christmas special too, I think.
No,
yeah.
it's-
Well,
yeah,
no, there's going to be a separate Guardians of
Okay.
the Galaxy Christmas special. It's actually, they didn't mention it, but it will happen. And then they mentioned Ironheart and then the Secret Invasion show. So
But-
these are everything that they solidified in stone.
Well, that's all great and dandy, but this is all old information they shared.
Most of it is Marvel Zombies, Agatha, Spider-Man, Echo, and X-Men are all new.
Right.
I think the
Yeah, technically
big-
new, but it was already in the rumor mill. So we all kind of knew.
biggest
about it.
news out of
Yeah.
this is actually
Yeah.
Spider-Man
It's
freshman. year.
cracking, Greg.
Yeah, that was the newest shit I heard. Yeah,
But I mean but think about this.
Mhm.
because we all know coming with the next Spider-Man movie, Sony and Disney, their contract is up.
Right.
I'm telling you,
Supposedly.
it's not up. I'm telling you.
I'm reinforcing you, Jeff. So just calm down.
Yeah.
The fact that we are getting a Spider-Man freshman year cartoon is
Right.
basically saying exactly what Jeff has been saying, that it's not done.
There's a
contract.
there's a behind the door, behind the scene agreement. There has to be, because they have plans to move forward with everything that they're doing. There's no way they would have brought Sony Universe into the MCU with the ending of Venom. You saw the Morbius trailer. I mean, they're obviously in the MCU right now, so there's a plan for it. There's no way he wouldn't have planned this out. Feige's not going to wing it.
They haven't divulged.
Ooh, I wonder what that's going to look like.
But I mean, the fact that they're willing to come out and say that we got a Spider-Man cartoon coming out, and we know they're going to put the Sony stuff on Disney Plus.
I mean, technically,
is a big thing, because that's they couldn't do the cartoon.
No, technically they could do the cartoon without Sony. They can do a half an hour TV series without Sony's permission. They have that right. They can produce and distribute that.
Question.
They cannot do.
I didn't think they could.
They can't do an hour-long show, I don't believe, and I don't believe they can do a movie. So that's it.
Is that why, like, you had like the Ultimate Spider-Man series and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So that explains that.
That because that was all on Disney. That was all without Sony's permission.
Yeah,
they didn't need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cartoon stuff, as long as it's a half an hour, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sony owns the movie rights.
They will do that. So the Spider-Man freshman year, that's a new series essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, cartoon.
Yeah, and X-Men 97 is going to be a new series.
Dude, I'm so down.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Is anyone else, when they showed She-Hulk's legs, felt she had chicken legs?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so they're not gonna buff her up that much.
No,
they're not.
Jack, man.
I know she's not going to be Hulk size. She's not Hulk size.
But she got to be Jack.
But in the cartoon, I mean, in the comics, she's like 6 feet at least.
More,
right?
7.
She's like 6'7", bro.
Yeah, there you go. So I mean, maybe when she hulks out and she gets angry,
late night comics,
maybe she'll get bigger. But I think for the purpose of the show, they're saving money.
They're going based it on the supermodel version of She-Hulk, the one from the 80s.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
She can get it though.
That's fine.
Tatiana Maslany is fucking hot anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god,
she's a great freaking actor too.
Yeah,
I mean,
you haven't seen what was the last show she did? The BBC show, The Clones.
Oh, the Black Dahlia? No.
It was Black something. I want to say it's Black
Sheep.
Orphan. Black Orphan.
Orphan Black. Shit.
That's an amazing show. If you ever get a chance to watch it,
it's a great show. She has
That's
like multiple personalities.
Sci-fi.
That's kind of like how Moon Knight should be.
Right.
So question for everybody: what are you guys most excited for? Which show? Steve, go first.
For me, it probably had to be Moonlight. And dude, I don't skip leg days, bro. I don't got none.
Did you say Moonlight or Moon Knight?
Moon Knight.
You said Moonlight, but whatever.
Oh, I did. Oh,
I was like,
Michelle's
not
wait
here.
a minute.
Moonlit.
JR?
X-Men 97. Bring me back to high school. I mean, I'm looking forward to that so much, especially if they can get the old voice actors.
Oh,
Anthony?
dude, Wolverine.
I honestly don't know. I mean, it's a toss-up to me between X-Men 97 and probably Echo. I'm interested to seeing what they're going to do with Echo.
Lots of Daredevil.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Or Kingpin.
I want to say my most anticipated is obviously Moon Knight, but I'm definitely looking forward to Secret Invasion, and I'm cautiously excited about X-Men 97.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, for me, I don't know. For some reason, I got the House of Harkness. I want to see that.
No,
I'm with you too.
I agree with you.
There's a lot of books people need to go get for that show, because once that show happens, yes, there's a lot of magic characters.
The actress is awesome.
At the end of Wanda and Vision.
Mhm.
Did the kids dissipate away?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They disappeared along with the rest of the town.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember because I was wondering if the kids might show up in Agatha Harkness.
And that's not that's an absolute possibility because it's going to happen after Doctor Strange, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So this is when we're going to get resolved if she's actually able to bring the kids to reality.
But now,
Right? How
do you
powerful
think
is
that
that
this is
Scarlet
gonna-
Witch?
do you think that this is gonna be more focused on her origin rather than
Yes.
the aftermath of the Doctor Strange movie?
I think it'll be more on her origin,
Agatha?
more so on how she got to that town and found her.
Right.
So do you think then it's going to be also the origin of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch because she has a strong hand in that?
I don't think so. I think and I'm giving it away now, so I don't care.
Okay.
Sorry, Azorus.
Okay.
Because I think that
You
might
know,
be the way you bring
Agatha,
mutants in.
House of Harkness, Agatha had a kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay? And
Okay.
Agatha's kid is actually a famous character in comics, Nicholas Scratch.
Yeah.
So,
Right. I remember that.
okay, so when we're talking about House of Harkness, maybe it's connected to the witches, that she was the Salem witches, right? The Salem 7.
Mhm.
Right.
And then you've got the connection probably to any other magic character that she might have come in contact with in her past, since she's been around for at least 300 years, right? 400 years.
Right. I mean, even
So-
though she's also connected to the Fantastic Four.
Right? She's connected to the Fantastic Four. She's connected to the High Evolutionary.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of connections with her.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to answer Gore. It's not Elektra. It was Spider-Woman that he's thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely Spider Woman, but Elektra was also a Skrull, right? I believe she was.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the
she was
Secret
the
Invasion,
queen.
she was.
Well,
But it was
Spider-Woman was the queen.
right.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I
Jeff,
do
go.
look forward to Agatha, though. Absolutely.
No, I just hope they do it in October.
I
Yeah.
hope so, too.
Perfect.
But
Same
no.
thing. Both Agatha and Marvel Zombies put it around the October area, and we're good.
Yeah.
No.
I will say for Echo, I'm kind of mixed because it's going to bring in either Daredevil or it's going to bring in Kingpin.
See, I'm excited. I
That's
could bring in
fine.
both.
That's fine with me.
Well, but this is the thing. Is it going to... I mean, I'm excited either way. I love Echo as a character.
Right.
Obviously, I love Daredevil and Kingpin. But I think if it can go really heavy Kingpin,
Hmm.
which could be really cool if they kind of start going like
So
her origin of how he raised her and all that stuff.
there's
Right.
Show him as a father
rumor-
figure.
There's a
or they-
rumor that it was supposed to be a Kingpin Origins, supposedly a Disney Plus series. So this might be the part where they put his origin into the Echo show, right?
Which-
and you use
okay.
D'Onofrio and the Echo character
Right.
as the playoffs, right? So the villain is Kingpin. I would do it that way. That's my own opinion.
Well, they could actually make Daredevil the villain.
Well,
Because
No.
if Echo... Okay, going back to the books,
Okay, go ahead.
Kingpin raised Echo to be an assassin.
right.
The target was Daredevil.
But that's what
So
I mean. When
Daredevil-
you made it, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. You could write it that way where you're doing it where she's training, like he's training her to become the assassin and take off Daredevil. And then you go, okay, next year we'll bring in the Daredevil series where she's the villain in the Daredevil series.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah. I thought you said
I don't
that
know if
you-
I would
that-
make Daredevil a villain,
Yeah.
but
he wouldn't play. I mean, he would be, but he wouldn't be. It'd be
He would
mixed
be the antagonist.
Eh,
yeah.
because he's not going to be going around and killing people.
no, he's not.
But Kingpin's going to be playing him up as, yeah, your parents died because of Daredevil.
Well, I mean, obviously, Kingpin is going to say Daredevil's killed people.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
But that'll never happen.
But I mean, but they're doing something like that already with what's her name? Yelena Belova.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the Hawkeye.
Yeah, so
Hawkeye,
yeah,
yeah.
so they gotta come with a different angle.
Yeah, that's true.
But Elena's just being been sent over to go after Hawkeye. She doesn't know why she's going after Hawkeye.
They told her that she killed his
Right.
sister.
Yeah,
She's
that's why.
he's
was
the
told that-
reason that
Yeah,
his sister's dead.
To me, that's more of like Batman meets Spawn. They're going after each other, and then they go, "Oh, we have the same villain in mind." Halfway through it, they're going to team up and be fine.
But
Same
but
thing.
they're not sending
No, it's
Yelena to
different.
go get Hawkeye. They're sending her to kill him.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And Hawkeye
But what
has
I'm
no
s-
idea who she is.
Right.
I understand that. There's still a different take because it's at some point they're going to team up. I guarantee you, they're going to team up. He's
Well, I
not
mean-
going to take her out.
Obviously,
Oh, of
Echo,
course.
the series is going to bounce off of what happens in Hawkeye. So we're going to find
Yeah.
out how far into her origin or story we go into in the story
Right.
in Hawkeye before we find out maybe what we know about what's going to happen in Echo.
Because she seems like she might be the villain in Hawkeye also.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think she's shooting
That'd
at
be
them.
cool.
So shit.
Because I
love
don't
that
think
character.
Black Widow is supposed to be the villain necessarily.
She's dead. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, the Elena,
White Widow.
Yelena.
White Widow, whatever you freaking want to call her.
Yeah.
All right.
Elena.
Not to take a tangent here, but what's up with Nick Fury?
So
Because
that's Secret
that's-
Invasion, and that's him without his patch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
lot
that's
older.
after the
I know
cat
about the
clawed his
patch,
face.
but I mean, why does it look so old?
He's
I
old.
guess so. Yeah, they're gonna say that this is happening now because this is 5 years later. Remember, and then
After the blip.
however many
no,
more
no.
years after.
But he got dusty.
So,
Yeah.
He didn't live the 5 extra years.
But it's
Okay,
probably
so-
after that.
Maybe.
so wait a sec.
Right.
This could also because remember the cat scratched him at the end of Captain Marvel,
Right.
which took place in the 80s, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So he could have been replaced shortly after that, before we ever really saw him in any
That's
Marvel
true.
movies. So the one that we know, the young version, is actually a Super Scroll or a Scroll the whole time.
Could be, and this is
he-
just the real version since Civil War. I mean, not since Civil War, since
Captain Marvel.
Since Captain Marvel.
Captain, yeah.
He's been in
No,
space.
no,
all
no.
the time.
It
No.
could be even since Captain America, Winter Soldier. That
Captain
could have been
Marvel
when
he
Captain
Oh.
America, Winter Soldier. That could have been when he disappeared,
Because he was
and it
shot.
could have been replaced by a scroll.
I think it'll probably be from if they're going to go time wise for this amount of the hair and stuff. I think it'd be Captain Marvel, but that's just me.
Swaggy,
Yeah.
uncanny swag. In the
That would be
building.
interesting.
That would be
Okay.
interesting.
But
I
then,
am interested to hear about
to
that.
say that the scroll was the one that created the Avengers and everything. I mean,
Well, under his direction. Maybe he was up there the whole time directing.
Yeah.
Tired comics.
Alright,
What's
yeah.
up, Nigel? It's cracking, brother.
Also,
By the way, no one cares about What If.
if you notice,
Or
I do.
Ironheart. Or Ironheart.
well, we care, but we're
It's
waiting
not-
to hear more.
We're being
information
spoiled
about
with all
it.
this shit.
it's still a lot of stuff. It's
It's
a
been
long
done
time.
already. Robbie Downey Jr. did it.
No,
Well-
Riri's good.
The Hulk, if you notice on the top picture, he's not in a sling.
Comic
His
awesome.
arm isn't.
So
Yeah.
it's Smart Hulk, not in a
Right.
sling. And remember at the end of Shang-Chi, spoiler alert,
Yeah, Sling.
he's in a sling, but he's not even Professor Hulk. He's just Banner.
This pre
Right.
the
Pre Shang-Chi.
I mean,
pre
So-
that fight that when they snap everybody back in place.
Do you think this is before? This is between and Infinity War and Endgame?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I can see that.
well, maybe.
Because remember, he did say this is how he became Smart Hulk was in his Gamma Lab.
right.
Yeah.
So
True.
this might be his Gamma Lab.
And it took time.
I really
Or-
like this picture here with next to the X-Men.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
like
wonder
an
what that
old
was.
throwback to like the old 60s, 70s, the
Well,
Bill Bixby, Hulk.
Yeah.
so
And she says his famous line, "You wouldn't like me if I was
I'm
angry."
angry.
well,
Oh, yeah.
the that supermodel version of the She-Hulk from the '80s, she breaks the fourth wall. She's like a Deadpool
Yes.
character.
She's
Right.
she's
Mm.
the first Deadpool character, basically, the first fourth
Yeah.
breaking character. So
Fourth wall. character.
fourth wall, yeah. And then on this one, I did sneak in a little picture here that probably shouldn't be in there. But
That one?
that Moon Knight next to the
I
Secret
wonder what that
Invasion.
was. Yeah.
So if you noticed, his he's got his costume here, right here, with his hands down.
Mhm.
You can kind of see it, part of it, and then you notice that. Remember in the trailer, he's beating someone up in a
Beating the
in a
bricks up.
bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Well, this picture is actually from that same bathroom.
Yeah.
So this is
okay.
the legit picture that was leaked out.
Oh,
So you're saying he probably is fighting with somebody in his head?
No, well, it's him. He's fighting himself.
right.
Right.
Be his own his own, other personality, so he can take over.
Yeah.
And
very
as the
dude.
avatar of Khonshu, that's probably what he was ordered to do, right? She's taking over. It's basically Khonshu. And then if you notice here in the picture between them, I love that scene where he's walking by the mirrors and the
Right.
windows, and he walks by, but his image still looking at him. This shit's freaky.
Yeah,
That's just dope, dude.
This is gonna be a dope series.
I like when he was jumping the building, bro. I was like,
I like
yeah.
the Michael Jordan reference here.
yeah, dude, that shit was
Little
dope.
Air Jordan.
Or E.T.
E.T. all the way,
Yeah.
bro.
Elliot.
Or maybe Big Mac.
I'm loving the costume though.
Oh, Big Mac.
So is this supposed to be Groot?
McRib is back, baby.
No, that's She-Hulk in a
No,
dress.
She's
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Groot.
She-Hulk?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Green
That
Lady.
Okay.
She-Hulk, that She-Hulk looking like a weed.
That's like her. That's her leg.
or like a
I guess
So
that's her knee
Superman.
right there.
or like a bell pepper or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
Because that looked like a little
Chile
baby
relleno,
hand
bro.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's a weird pick.
The chile relleno.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Dude, she's in a gown, but she looks like a chili relleno.
And I'm just
Alright.
I'm happy lucky the dog's in it. So
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's move
Dog.
on.
let's move it.
Brother Rudy. Oh,
All
let's
right,
get
it's
it,
the
Jeff.
week in
So
geek.
let me
All right.
get up here.
Let's get into it, brother. Let's get into it. Hit us with it.
Yeah.
All right. So the first story in the Week in Geek, we've got some delays and postponements. Rogue Squadron, if everyone's heard, has been actually postponed. It's not even delayed; it's postponed indefinitely. We have no idea when it's going to start, production. But it sounds like the director is going to be busy and has asked for some time away. I think she wants to work on Wonder Woman 3 to make sure she gets that right, because obviously Wonder Woman 2 wasn't that well received. And my opinion is she just wants to work on that. They're giving her some extra time. Hopefully, unless it's the industry standard where they're disagreement, and this won't be something new for Star Wars. The other ones is Star Trek. Star Trek is supposed to actually have a movie come out next, was it June of 2023?
That's what it
Yeah.
shows there. Yeah.
Yeah, June 9th. It was supposed to come out June 9th. Now that's been postponed and moved to December of 2023.
Wow.
And Transformers Rise of the Beast was supposed to come out next year. It's actually been pushed from June of next year to that June 9th date in 2023. So Transformers got moved a whole year away. So there must be some huge production issues. Maybe it's COVID related.
Money.
Proceed.
Maybe it's money. Maybe they're having rethoughts about what they're doing with both
Boy.
both franchises, because they're both expensive franchises, right? They're both going to take anywhere from like $75 to $150 million to make a movie, right? Minimum. So that's probably what's going to happen. What's that?
Was that the Star Trek that Quentin Tarantino's writing?
Supposedly.
I doubt it, man. No way CBS is handing that shit to them.
No, I don't think I don't think he's going to do a Star Trek movie anymore.
No,
Okay.
he's out of that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
I was gonna say, what's the premise behind that Star Trek one?
just
Well,
a lot of motherfuckers.
So I heard, before a while ago, it was supposed to be about Captain Kirk and his father, so they could bring Chris Hemsworth back, right? And they were going to do some kind of like, time, travel thing. But I don't think, I'm sorry, Team Nerdy. But I don't think they have a good story. I don't know. They don't know if they want to continue that universe that started by Abrams.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to reboot. I would say just continue it.
Yeah,
No.
man, that was great.
Just
I
get some good
personally-
writers.
Now the last film. I'm sorry, the last film that J.J. Abrams' last film, Star Trek.
He killed
It's
it.
not that good.
Right.
Not good.
I agree with you. You know that it was more Fast and Furious-esque than anything else. But the
Yeah,
first two,
he's more Star Wars.
Part 1 was good.
We
Part
don't even want him Star
2,
Wars.
Part 3,
Right.
no.
right?
Yeah, I only saw the first 2, so I didn't see the last one.
If you want to watch Star
That's
Trek, go to
good.
Paramount Plus and watch Discovery. That show's good.
Oh, I love Discovery, and the new season's about to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
On the
And
side
don't
note,
forget,
of,
there's Picard.
yeah, on the side note of Rogue Squadron, I had heard, and I don't know to confirm this, I haven't gone and checked, but anything like the big ones that Kathleen Kennedy is backing
done.
are all getting delayed
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're done.
across the board. So
I think it's
I
her.
think my prayers may
But-
be getting answered,
I wouldn't bet on it yet.
but that's, and I didn't even really. I'm kind of disappointed because I'd like to see Rogue Squadron. I thought it'd be cool
Yeah.
because we don't get to see very many movies where we have like space battles in it.
Yeah.
Um,
But
and
the director
characters-
the director I didn't like, bro.
I don't think she's a horrible director.
You don't
I
think
think she
Patty
just-
Jenkins would have did a good job?
She
I
made
think
one
she
of the
would've
worst
done-
films ever, bro.
Well, you're not
Yeah.
wrong, but she also made a couple of darn good ones, like Monster and freaking Wonder Woman wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
when
mean,
she was giving notes. But when
but-
she didn't have no notes, she ran wild.
Yeah.
She fucking made a
Yeah,
horrible movie.
but she's not the worst director out there. I mean, Scott Snyder's made several films, and he's still making films.
Yeah.
So I mean, and he's far worse than she was.
Yeah, I don't watch
I don't think she's bad. I think she does need notes. I think she does need some help.
Well,
But
that's
what-
what she would have with Star Wars, though. There's no
Yeah.
way they wouldn't give her any notes to
Yeah.
follow.
But you know why I like this delay for Rogue Squadron? Because they're fast tracking another project.
Oh,
I'm not sure what it is. It's
we'll
gonna
get
be
to
Knights
that.
of the
We'll
Old
get to that
Republic.
later. We'll get
Oh,
to that
I'm
later.
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But aside from saying, yeah, they now got an empty spot in December of next year for Christmas
yeah,
for that other project, which I'll let you bring up whenever you're ready.
Yep. So, I mean, you guys have any other thoughts on these delays or postponements?
Anyone care about
Transform-
Transformers?
Dude,
Nobody-
Transformers
nobody
being
cares
delayed
about-
hurts me, bro.
Yeah.
I dig them, and I just, although they're not as, good.
Did you watch the last movie, Steve?
Yeah, I did.
Well, look, the last Transformers
Bumblebee?
movie was the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that was
I
actually
thought that was dope.
That was good in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the better ones. They kept it simple, but they also brought in the OG one, Transformers, basically the formation, the forms of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going to keep doing moving forward. They're going to go base it off of. So this is a continuation of the Bumblebee movie. This is going to happen before the Transformers 1 movie. So they're saying this is going to be more like the G1, Transformers. They're going to keep those. I mean, you can tell right there in that picture, you can see the Optimus Prime is exactly Optimus Prime. Some of the other cars look exactly like they would in the G1
Fucking
series.
Michael Bay, man. Why did he take in charge? We could have
I
been
know.
doing this shit since the beginning 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm absolute agreement with you, and it's when you got people like Michael Bay and Snyder, they like to have their own creativeness in it, and then they go ruin shit. So
The right life feel of movies, bro.
You can throw
He's been
Ouch.
memed, bro.
Wow.
Jeez.
oh wow, we can
Man,
move
okay.
on after that comment.
Yeah, quickly moving around.
So here are your rumors.
Ooh.
All right, you've got Kevin Feige. He has a Star Wars produced movie supposed to happen, and Chloe Zhao is supposed to be that rumored director for
No way.
that. And the rumor is it's going to be the Old Republic. I believe that's what Rob was getting towards.
There's two. I like this. I don't know about Chloe Zhao, but I like that their replacement is possibly the Old Republic, or it's going to be a High Republic.
Right, it's one of
Yeah.
the two, but I want to say that it'll probably be more Old Republic if they're doing Zhao, because it's more epic.
I disagree. I think High Republic is they're investing so much money in that project.
It's
Well,
too soon for High Republic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's too soon. I think you want to go Old Republic, and then you want then you move it up to the High Republic.
I'm thinking corporate. What are the suits thinking? The suits, their money is in High Republic. They're going to want to push that. That's where their money is.
I think we're going to get High
Maybe.
Republic next after I think after Old Republic, we're going to get a trilogy of High Republic. I think they've had that in plans.
See, but I don't know.
think it's just too early.
Because
they're gonna make
Acolytes,
them both.
could you put Acolytes within the High Republic?
No.
So
It's
it would
supposed to,
be,
man.
it would be, yeah, it's supposed to be in the High Republic, right?
It's supposed
They're
to. It's supposed to be the one that kind of starts the end of the High Republic.
Okay,
Well,
so
Isn't the end of the High Republic fucking episode 1 and 2 and 3?
No,
Really?
No,
In a way,
no,
because
no.
Yoda's still there. He's still part of the Jedi
Yoda's still there, but it
Council.
basically Acolytes is supposed to be like the rise of the Sith again, because High Republic,
is the height of the Jedi.
the height
Well,
of the
obviously,
Jedi.
they get defeated because they say in the prequels that they haven't seen the Sith in forever because they were defeated by that
Right.
point.
Okay,
So they-
yeah.
So the rise of the Sith and the Acolytes before the films makes no sense to me.
Well, no, Acolyte. It's
Bec-
called Acolytes first off, but it could be that the Acolytes come in and they wipe out the Acolytes at the end of it. Because I don't think the
Yeah.
Acolytes is going to take over a long span. I think it's going to be
Yeah, they
like
wipe
a
each other
5-year
out.
thing.
But by the way, that's a Kathleen Kennedy project, so
Right,
that might not
and
even
that's
happen.
another one that I've
Yeah.
heard that's been delayed.
And then the other rumor is Squid Game 2 is going to
God
happen.
damn. Hell
But-
It's not a rumor.
I'm down for that shit.
But
Guaranteed, bro.
it's not going to happen for a while because he only says he has thoughts in his head. It's not written out. So they still need
Game
to
of
predict,
Thrones.
they still have to work on it. And it's going to be a little while, I'm sure, before we get another Squid Games.
5 years.
Next year.
Yeah,
Next year.
maybe 2023.
No way, man. That's just gonna take forever to watch.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure he has
It'll be
if he
worth
has to write it still, he's not going to be done before the end of the year.
No, he probably move on to other projects. He probably not even thinking this is gonna be successful, so he probably move on to other shit. So by the time
He
he
probably
gets to
already
write
did.
the synopsis and an outline and all that shit,
Yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, but he
Sure.
already had. I mean, if you watch through the whole show, he's got ideas. He knows he's got threads
Yeah.
he can follow through on.
That
And-
takes time and money.
our very last rumor. Well, all these talks about Henry Cavill.
Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously he was the Man of Steel. He still has the suit in his closet, he says, and he's ready to put it back on. But WB seems to be treading their feet, and they're not pushing any Superman, no Man of Steel 2. And so he
This is
said,
stupid.
someone asked him,
So
well, what would you do for an MCU character? And he mentioned Captain Britain, and now we are here. Everyone thinks that he's going to be cast as Captain Britain. That is an absolute rumor. It is not true. It has not been confirmed.
Yeah.
He just said he wouldn't mind playing Captain Britain.
That's a
Right.
stretch, and they'll be wasting him on a so-so character too.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck
It did-
you.
Well,
Damn, dude, bro.
Nah.
They should just make him Jarvis.
We all know
Repeat
JR's
that.
man crush is
Fuck
Captain
you.
Britain.
They just
I'll
make
come
him
back
so
to
much
this
Daredevil,
man.
waste them in that shit. So
He's the Man of Steel. End of story.
yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
I want.
Thank you.
I'd rather have him as Hyperion.
Hyperion or Sentry, one of those.
Captain Britain does
Yeah.
play a big role in the in the Marvel universe in the sense of there is a council of Captain Britons.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No one cares.
he lasts
No
between
one really cares.
multiverses and he lasts between time. So I know, I get it, but they could make him a big deal. It's just like they made the Guardians a big deal.
Let's make him King Arthur. Let's pick other British fucking characters.
Typecasting his ass. You want him to be Merlin?
Yeah. No, fuck that. James Bond, bro.
Actually, you know what? He's always been rumored to be James Bond.
He should be.
I've also heard he was rumored to be Doctor Doom.
Well,
Oh, dude.
Wow,
Okay,
you know that,
I
that'd be
don't
crazy.
know if I would want him as Doctor Doom. I don't
No.
know how far
No.
his acting
Dude,
skills
he'd
go.
be a great asshole. He'd be a great
Have you
asshole.
seen The Witcher? His
Yeah.
acting's pretty damn on spot.
actually, so far,
He-
I mean, I haven't seen The Witcher.
I haven't
but
seen The Witcher, so
he's
no.
gotten a lot of praise for The Witcher.
I
You,
think he'd
you
be a
need to
great
watch
David.
The Witcher before you start talking about his acting skills. He
Cool.
is actually a really good actor, and
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
he could play Doctor Doom and be an evil fucking prick.
I would love that, dude. Dr. Doom, that's a great call. I
Yeah,
love
he's
that.
got the chops for it.
Yeah,
I
fuck-
mean,
let me
I haven't seen him
You
as
gotta
a,
fuck up that pretty
I mean,
face.
the
but yeah.
last, I haven't seen The Witcher or anything, but the last Mission Impossible movie, he wanted you to hate him. He really did,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Shit,
I mean,
I-
for my personal thing, I love Captain Britain. I would love to see Captain Britain character,
No,
not necessarily Cavill. I have no problem with that. But I'd rather see Cavill as either Doctor Doom or just to say a giant FU to DC and put him as Hyperion.
They should put motherfucking Harry Potter as Captain Britain, bro.
No. They have Harry Potter play Troy Aikman, okay?
Give him some fucking steroids and a lifting weight belt, and we're ready to go, man.
Who's the one that played Falco? Snape. Oh god. Yeah. Never mind.
Jeez, man.
Any other thoughts on these?
Nah, I buried this already. Let's go.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right, and this is it. This is
Yeah,
This is the last one. Spider-Man: No Way Home. This is the poster.
Nice.
I did all the zooming in.
Yeah.
You've got Sandman on top. You got Electro on the bottom here on the left. You've got Green Goblin over there on the far right, and you've got obviously his tentacles right in front of you. So we've got 4 of the quote unquote Sinister Six. We know that the Lizard was seen in that trailer.
Vulture.
Yeah.
The Lizard.
Vulture too.
Vulture's also in there too. Michael Keaton's in there.
The Vulture is not in No Way Home.
Yes, he is.
He's in Morbius.
Michael Keaton. Oh,
He's in Morbius.
No, but he's in that world.
Just kidding.
He is in the world. I don't know if he was not shown in the trailer or on the poster.
Also, there's Mysterio as well. So
right, Mysterio's supposedly dead, but that was also a rumor that he was still alive, that he faked his death. So both of those characters are there. You have the Scorpion that was in jail with the Vulture. Venom is supposedly moved over to the MCU by now.
Yep.
And it looked like Morbius was there too. So
I heard there was 8 villains in this film.
Jesus.
Damn, they're gonna take a pound in the fucking Spider-Man.
They just wanna end this on such a high note. You know, they want to stuff everything they can into this.
I just think it's a setup.
Like a
I don't. Again, I think they still have a agreement. And that we don't know about, and I'm pretty sure they have plans to move forward all together, even if he has to go to Sony for a movie or 2. I don't think it's permanent. I think it's just they're going to be sharing characters left and right. And on top of that, if you guys didn't know or if you didn't hear, there were leaked pictures from a website. I'm not going to say who gave that leaked pictures, but he got in trouble. He got a phone call from Sony head, and they asked him where the hell he got the pictures. And so, in my eyes, Sony does not make that phone call unless they're true, or unless one of them was true, because there was 2 pictures leaked, and one had Spidey sitting on a table, which he had mentioned in an interview that he's sitting at a table with Aunt May and with Happy Hogan, and also with a mysterious character talking about being a superhero. Well, that mysterious character happened to turn out in the leak photo to be Matt Murdock in his suit, in his gray suit that's right there.
Right.
And then the other leaked picture was a picture of Tom Holland with 2 other Spider-Men, and obviously we know who those 2 other Spider-Men are.
By the way, that was John Campia who leaked it.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to mention his name.
I mean, but the fact that, Daredevil and the 2 Spider guys, I mean, come on. This is like some of the worst rumors that, everyone knows that they're in there, no matter how much Sony tries to hide it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible Garfield is not in it. It is possible.
He's in it. He's 1,000% in it, bro.
But
he just may die fast.
I think they're all in it. I don't think they're in it for that long.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't. If anyone's going to be in it for a long enough period, is the 2 Spider-Men. Right? Murdock, he's going to be in there for probably no longer than 10 minutes total.
Yeah.
Right.
Cameo.
Yeah, absolute cameo.
Oh, yeah.
The other
This is
two,
his Hulk 180.
it could be halfway through the movie and they're in for the rest of it, right?
That's fine with me.
And I'm good with any of it. I don't really care if it got spoiled because who the hell's not gonna damn see it?
Everybody's gonna see it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who
man,
doesn't think
a lot
this thing is gonna break records?
Yeah.
Dude, this
Buy your
trailer
ticket
on
now.
Tuesday is gonna blow up, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna break records because we're still talking post-COVID.
Oh yeah,
Will
I
it
know.
do better than Shang-Chi and
Yes.
yes, absolutely. But it's still not going to be as high as the previous Spider-Man movie.
I think it will.
It's still because we're still working our way back. You know,
Well,
so.
Yeah.
There's a
It
problem. China
depends.
is not showing Disney films for some reason.
No.
And that's the other thing.
China is showing this movie.
This is the only
This
one.
This is slated as the only Marvel movie that is being released in China.
What a bunch of dicks, man.
God damn, Big Rob. Big
So it's
Rob,
probably
Big
because-
Rob
it's
is full
probably
of
because
puss
it's
and vinegar tonight.
It's
Rob
probably
is
because it's a
feeling
Sony
really
film,
good
not a
tonight.
Disney film.
Rob, that liquid garbage is coming through.
It's
Gonna
called
get canceled
Diet
real
Dr. Pepper.
soon.
Well,
So-
yeah, it's bullshit. What do you got against Disney? They show not one Disney film.
No,
in
they
China.
they
Could
didn't
be
want to
something China.
show Chloe Zhao's movie because Chloe Zhao said something about China
Fuck
and
Jackie Chan.
Even if it's true, it doesn't. I
And-
mean, you know,
and
they take it personally.
Shang-Chi didn't get showed because Simu Liu said something about China. So and on top of that, the Eternals had a kiss scene in it that they wanted to have deleted, and Marvel said no to everyone who said they wanted to delete that scene. They said, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
play it or don't play it. I don't care."
I mean,
Well,
it
they
was
fuck
LGBTQ
with their
So
numbers, anyways.
I'm just curious. Eternals didn't do as well as most traditional Marvel movies, correct?
Yeah,
wrong?
No, that's
I'm not-
wrong. It's actually the 11th highest grossing
and
Marvel
the
movie
second
opening
week,
day.
second week drop is the best one behind Shang-Chi.
Or 12th.
Okay.
11th or
Well,
12th.
I'm just curious, like in general, because it didn't do as what they expected, I guess is what I should say.
No, they expected between 70 and 80 million, and I
Okay.
think that's what it did.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
my next question is irrelevant then, because I was going to ask. I was under the impression that it did not do as well as people expected.
Oh,
and I was
for
wondering
critics wise, maybe.
I don't care about what I'm talking about. Money. All I'm talking about is money coming in.
No, they speculated a great amount.
Okay, because I thought it was kind of like with Star Wars New Jedi, where a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people felt the money it didn't make the money it should have, and then it reflected in Solo.
Yeah.
Where Solo got tanked because of it. Now I know Spider-Man's different than Solo. Spider-Man should make
Spider-Man is like
dollars.
Batman.
Right.
It's
yeah,
like you can't
agree.
you can't mess with him no matter what comes before or after.
And I was just curious if anyone thought there would be any impact of the Eternals on this.
I
in the
honestly
sense of not doing as well.
Yeah,
No.
I honestly think if you think about the way the pandemic has worked and COVID has worked and during these times and all these movies that come out, they're still doing decently well, even for it being during COVID times. Pre-COVID numbers, it's still there. Eternals did better than a lot of Marvel movies.
The second week,
Pre-COVID
it made
numbers.
$27 million. Second week, that's really
That's
good.
true. That's true. I'm talking about opening.
They've already
weekend.
broken the $200 million mark.
And it did better than Black Widow, didn't it?
Yeah, it did way
Yes.
better.
Yes,
The
it did.
second and third week, third and fourth week, I bet it's going to do a lot better too.
Yeah. So my opinion is it's just it right now people want to get the hell out of their places. They want to go back to normal life, even though we're still in the middle of pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And still, or let's take that back. We're middle of surges. So I mean, people are gonna be cautious, but a lot of people are vaccinated. A lot of people are getting boosters right now at this very time.
Joe, what's cracking,
Right.
brother? Good to
So,
see you, brother.
I still feel like there's an uptick in people going to the movie theaters nowadays.
Yeah.
And on top of that, this is the movie that's gonna, if they're gonna pull people out of their houses, this is the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the cities where the movie theater going people are on on the East Coast and West Coast. That's where the majority of the funds come from. All the movie revenues.
Mhm.
The majority of those people are vaccinated.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
really vaccinated in the Midwest and the South, and those folks don't really go to the movies much as the coastal people.
Right.
So-
So New York,
LA,
California,
San Francisco,
Chicago,
all that, yeah,
DC, yeah, all those places.
are well vaccinated, so
Yep.
their money's coming.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it is.
if you notice,
Mhm.
the movie theaters have been doing quite well lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think more and more you're starting to see people get a little more comfortable
Right.
wanting to kind of go back to living their normal lives, and what better way than to do it in the movie theater, and they're starting to switch things around. But yeah,
Right.
I mean, I could see this hitting some pretty good numbers, dude. I'm
And
excited
so-
for it.
Right.
Another one in here, Jeff?
No, but my last question for everybody: do you think this is the last Tom Holland Spider-Man movie in the MCU?
no,
No.
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
No, I think
He's too
for the-
young, too talented.
Yeah.
And
I
he
think-
fits the role
right.
perfectly.
And I
Mark
think
Holloway.
they make too much money to not do it. It doesn't make any sense. They get 95% of the box office. I think Marvel only gets 5% of the gross. So, I mean, how you beat that deal, I don't understand when you have someone like Kevin Feige helping you produce the damn film, right?
Yeah.
That's like basically you paid him 5% and that was it.
I mean,
So-
I think that it's going to be a while before we see Tom Holland again. I think he's going to take a break for maybe 2-3 years, and then he'll come back.
No.
I think.
I bet you he shows up in Morbius.
No, well, he has to show up in another movie no matter what.
Right.
He has a 5th MCU movie that's not a Spider-Man title.
He
Okay.
might do a Robbie Downey Jr. deal where he just does a
Right,
appearance.
like a cameo type. Yeah.
Yeah.
The going is he's going to be in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that will
Yeah.
be his push him over to the Sony universe for a minute.
Well, what I'm saying is that
I still don't believe that.
it's
I
going
don't
to be a
believe it
while
either.
before he has his own movie, his
Nope.
Spider-Man
Nope.
movie. Yeah.
It wouldn't work for the contract for Sony. Because they still have to put out a movie every so often. That's a
No,
Spider-Man
yeah, that's
movie,
true.
I
No,
believe.
So
Yeah,
Sony, no, I
Station
think it's
missing one.
every
Cracking, brother.
they get
Cracking
up to
stuff.
I want to say it's 5 years.
I think it's 4.
Is
Craven
it
the
4? It
Hunter?
could be 4, but
Yeah.
they have a while to go.
Right.
So
You're gonna see they're gonna put him in there sooner. You're gonna get one probably in 3 years.
You think he'll be in a new team?
him?
Well, the number I was thinking was 3-4 years. That's a while.
What do you mean by
Yeah.
new team? Do you mean like is he
Young
going to be
Avengers.
on a superhero team or is he going to be with like a new team of people in his movie? Because my opinion is he's not going to have the same side characters
Exactly. Yeah.
going into his next set of 3 movies. I think he's going to be doing college years and he's going to have college friends. He's going to have a bunch of new people and probably people that are actually related to other MCU characters.
So you mean we might get a Gwen coming soon?
We might get a Gwen. We might get a Firestar. We might get an Iceman.
Right.
Remember, that was all college years. So,
Yeah.
And they really are talking about getting the X-Men involved. And they already said they're going to do X-Men 97. That is the very first out of everything. It's the first mutant announcement by MCU.
Thank God.
Period. Right? So now we know that it's on the table in about 2 to 3 years. So if Anthony's right, he could be right. He could go in 2 years. They don't write and do the movie, and then in 2 years they'll have Firestar and Bobby Drake as his roommates at
Maybe.
Empire State University because he can't get into MIT because he's known as Spider-Man or he has this cloud hanging over his head, so he can't get in.
Yeah,
I just think he's going to show up in other movies. He may not have his own movie for 2 or 3 years,
yeah.
but I think he
Yeah.
might make cameos in other movies.
I don't doubt that.
Right. No, that I don't doubt. But I'm saying as far as his own movie,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a while and it's gonna take a break.
But I mean, when was the
Tom
last time we got
Holland's not
Spider-Man
taking
before
place.
this?
Would you say, Rob?
I said Tom Holland's not taking breaks. The audience might take a break. The audience might not see a Spider-Man film for a while.
Right.
Tom Holland's going to be a working actor year after year with Marvel.
I think so.
I don't see him. He's a young guy. He's in his prime. He's going to be doing shit every year. He's not 48-year-old Robert Downey Jr.
No, I know, but I mean, just looking at the slate that Marvel has right now, you know, I'm not saying that they couldn't squeeze it in there, but you know, right now nothing's written, nothing's on the table, you know.
But that's Marvel's slate. That's not Sony's slate.
I can I will probably guess that we won't see another Spider-Man MCU movie until after Avengers 5.
Maybe.
However, we could see a Spider-Man in Sony movies during that time.
Right.
In
Avengers
versus
5
Venom.
or...
Yeah, Avengers 5. So we won't see him till Avengers 5 again. I think he'll be in a Venom movie, and he might be in a Sinister Six movie.
Do we even have an Avengers 5 movie slated?
No, and that's what I mean.
I don't think we're going to get another Avengers movie for a while.
No,
I don't think in general we're going to get another Avengers movie.
No, we are. They already said they've confirmed there's a Avengers movies.
Avengers 4 is slated, yeah, or 5. Is it 5? Yeah,
5.
Yeah.
So they already said there's going to be more Avengers movies.
They are. I mean, this is spoilers for Eternals, but I mean, pretty much the current run of Avengers is on the screen now. I mean, almost every character of the current run, and now they've got the Celestial base that they can hang out in. So it's all there for them.
Yeah,
but Spider-Man wouldn't be part of that team.
No, but remember, you have Young Avengers and you have Champions.
Yeah.
So anything can happen at that point. You're gonna have multiple villain teams. You're gonna have multiple hero teams. You're gonna have X-Men. You're gonna have Fantastic Four.
It wasn't until recently that he was an Avenger, even.
Right.
Not until like the last 10 years.
Spider-Man and Daredevil are very well known street level characters who took a very long time to join the Avengers. So I mean, it can work the same way in the MCU, where maybe he gets kicked out of the Avengers because no one remembers who he is anymore. So he's no longer an Avenger because no one knows who he is.
Yeah, I just don't think he's going to show. If he shows back up in Marvel somewhere, I don't think it's going to be an Avengers movie. I think your Avengers movie is going to be the current guys that you got right now with Captain Marvel, whoever's Black Panther by then, Blade, Moon Knight. I think Robbie Reyes is going to show up at some point.
Right, but I said
Thor.
We're not going to have a solo Spider-Man movie in the MCU until after Avengers 5.
That. Yeah. So
I think we'll have it before then, but that's just me. I think it's going to be a while before we get an Avengers
I would
movie.
wish. I would hope, but...
Fingers crossed, y'all.
It would be nice, but I think they may rush it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
But that's it. That's the weekend. Yeah, the Geeking Week. Weekend Geek. Yeah.
Yes, sir. As we go moving right along, man. Let's go ahead and start out tomorrow. We got Monday. We got Fanime Talk with my brother Eric the Phoenix. We are talking My Hero Academia, World Heroes Mission. My man, Geek Driven. My man, Comics Are Great. And myself will be joining Eric the Phoenix, man. We're going to be talking about this movie. If you guys are not watching My Hero Academia, I highly recommend you go ahead and do yourself the service. Go ahead and go back, get into season 2, get into season 3, let season 4 transform the shit out of you, and then get you a seat for season 5. And let's talk about the movie, man. Let's get a good herd chat going. And let's talk anime. So I can't wait. Anthony, I know you can't wait. Jeff, I know you can't wait. I definitely know Eric can't wait either.
Damn, movie was actually good.
Yo, I was hyped, bro.
Did it surprise you, Joe?
Because it's not canon, it pisses me off.
That's why I can't stand about some of these movies that they're not.
Well, you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, bro? There's like 10 films that are not
canon. I know that.
I know, but that's what I don't like that. I don't like that.
They can do what they want, Jeff. Whatever they want. Okay?
I know. I'm just saying
You're not the boss of them.
I didn't say they can't do it. I said I don't like it.
Okay. I'm just
even though the last 2 Dragon Ball Super movies are actually canon.
The last 2 or 3, right? You said
the last 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, but the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
there's a ton of them.
I know it sucks. Believe me.
Yeah, it sucks. It just sucks because it's very easy for them to make it canon, but they're I don't know.
I mean, I know they kind of tie it in. I know the first one they tied in for My Hero Academia, but I'm not sure about the second one.
No,
By the
it's-
way,
They're loosely tied.
I
Go
went to the Gunpla thing, the Bandai was at the little store here
yeah.
in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. If you're a Gundam fan, you definitely stop by.
I saw your
Oh,
Instagram on that.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
check out my
dude.
Instagram. I took some pictures.
That shit
Yeah.
was dope, bro.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
All right, and then we got
No, there you go.
there you go. I was gonna say, man. All right,
I was getting to it.
do you does anybody want to take this or should I?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey. So this is going to be every Tuesday, I believe,
Oh yeah, you're
at
damn right.
7 p.m. I believe.
I know. I believe it's 7:30 p.m. I believe.
Is it
PST.
7:30? Oh, 7:30. Geek Factor Live. It's the game show hosted by our very own Four Horsemen, Something Wong, Deanna May, Rudy, and Glenn. And it has been pretty cool. The first battle was between Holy Moly and Xavier's Rejects, and Holy Moly had won. So they're moving on to the next round. And this week we're going to have two new teams. And we'll find out on Tuesday who's the teams are and who's on those teams.
Well, we know who.
I was gonna say I believe that score has not been confirmed until Tuesday.
No, the score.
It's the score when
The
I've
score
talked
is
to the mods.
confirmed? Yeah,
From
the
the mods,
scores-
the mods have said it's not confirmed until Tuesday who won.
So the mod said, Rudy said, it is confirmed. Holy Moby is with one, and they are moving on. And we were supposed to announce it on Thursday, and I believe Steve did announce it, but we probably should have
Spill the beans.
spoke it up a little bit more, and that's our apologies to our wrenches. So I just wanted to reiterate who won and who's moving on, and I'm not going to say if it's fixed or not.
Oh hell to the motherfucking no, y'all! I cannot believe this shit.
No, congratulations to Steve and J2 who are moving on, and we'll find out who's going to be on there next Tuesday.
I thought, wasn't Moonlit going to be one of them?
No, we don't know who's supposed to be on it, and they're not supposed to let us know until Tuesday.
Ah,
It's
Don't spill
all
the beans, Anthony.
secretive.
Don't
You
spill the
can
beans,
read the
brother.
title, the names of the teams though on
yeah,
our
I don't know
website.
I don't know who.
I'm not repeating them though.
Yeah, if they're not on this, I'm not
Be
saying
ready.
who they are.
I'm gonna have to
Be
check
ready
this
for it.
out. I didn't watch the first one. I really don't have.
But it's a
time.
great
Sorry.
trivia show. You can get
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm
laughs
really
out
good
of
at checking
it.
out. Yeah.
And
Use your
if you-
noggin, y'all.
Go catch a rewind if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, man. Let me just add on to that, Jeff. This show is epic. A lot of hard work and dedication have been put in by the Four Horsemen over there.
Nice.
And it's a wide variety, man. You're talking comics, you're talking movies, you're talking anime, you're talking
Oh, really?
a ton of questions being thrown at you. So this is really putting your geek to the test. That is why
Game
it's
shows
Geek
even.
Factor Live, brother.
There's a couple
okay.
questionable geek questions in there too.
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
I don't
was,
know if this is a geeky question, but okay. There are
but
some
they're-
hard questions. Don't get me wrong.
They're killing it, and I can't wait. I can't wait to watch Tuesday, y'all. The build up
Oh,
is
I'm gonna have to
there.
put some time aside.
Yeah,
Okay.
brother. Check it out. Check it out. All right. And then on this, man, we got another Mondo Mail Call show Thursday. We got our friend CBSI Ben coming in, showing, I got to say, CBSI Ben, man, he's probably going to have some bangers. So we're going to have to be ready. And I'm looking at Jeff. I'm looking at Big Rob.
How did you guys convince Ben to show up, man?
Let me
Yo,
let me tell you,
he's ready to roll.
all right, I was gonna consider coming on.
Okay.
After that statement, I'm gonna go into my little mouse hole and stay in there. Okay.
Oh, well, I mean,
you don't have any Golden Age books to show
no,
off?
Anthony,
No,
let me
I
just,
don't.
let me just,
I
let me just,
don't.
I
Let
thought
me
he was
just-
trying to avoid you the bangers.
no, I was gonna say, let me just throw this out here, bro.
Dang.
Like, do not go in the mouse hole. You're always welcome, bro. But I know Big Rob and Jeff are known for bringing,
No.
some short boxes. They got a little variety. I'm not saying you don't
Right.
either,
And that's
but,
cool.
But your boy goes last.
But what I saw from Ben on Friday's show, nah, that's all right.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, Ben's gonna bring some heat, and we're probably all gonna regret showing whatever the hell we
Man,
show.
He's gonna melt us.
Yeah, man. So be ready. Mark them counters, hit those bells and notifications, and we'll see you guys there, man. We can't wait. We just want to give shout outs to the community. Much love to all you guys, everybody's work that's being put out as well, man. We greatly appreciate it. Let's keep this movement going. And then let's go ahead and give a big congrats to You Promise Me Comics. Let's go ahead and they hit that 1K, man.
1G.
Yeah,
About
man.
time.
Shout outs Caroline and Sparks have been putting a lot of work into the
I love
channel,
their
man.
logo.
Yeah, dude, their logo rocks,
Yeah.
bro. And their fucking entrance music rocks too.
Their sticker rocks.
Yeah, all day, every day, man. And there are indie brother and indie sister that bring the heat with those indie titles, man. We are super proud of them. And again, they will be dropping a video very soon. Be on the lookout. There'll also be a show coming up. So support your shows, bro. Support your shows and support your community.
And they're teasing they got another comic coming too.
Oh,
Another special cover.
So Caroline and Sparks, I hope to see you on next Sunday's show, so we can all talk about it.
Oh yeah, cannot
talk
wait.
as much as we can about it.
Man, you guys have missed. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks already.
Oh yeah, man, dude, we missed you, bro. We missed you. We're glad to have you back, brother.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you in good health, man.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
and even Jeff too. And I think that's
That's
it, man.
Woo!
Fades into black. All right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for joining us on this Sunday evening for Top Picks of the Week, catching up with the herd. Thank you guys for rocking and rolling with us. Thank you guys for giving us a little feedback on what we're doing and also giving your spin and takes on things. Sorry, Jeff. Hit those comments and likes, and then let us know what you guys think about catching up with the herd and what you guys think about the news coming up. Jeff, I'm going to throw this Hail Mary down to you. Go ahead and hit it.
Okay. I have two announcements. On the 20th, my LCS Comics TNT is going to have Ray Park at their comic book store, and he's going to do signing, and CGC witnessing will be there as well.
Oh, as well.
And a person who will be able to clean and press as well will be there. Same person is witnessing. And then a week after that, on the 27th, we're going to have Rob Liefeld at the LCS at Comics TNT, and same thing. He'll have CGC witnessing, and
he's gonna allow CGC. Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, he made it up with them.
Yeah, dude. Don't.
No.
Like Rob's over here thinking he's gonna bring freaking comics, but he's over
what
here.
You don't know is Rob has his own personal. I don't want to say personal assistant. I want to say maybe someone he works with. And this person is a certified CGC witness, and he also presses and cleans. So it's a good service, and Rob only uses him to do the CGC witnessing, and that's it. And that's why you're able to get CGC witnessing with Rob Liefeld at Comics TNT on the 27th.
Do we have prices? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask, will he be doing remarks?
Yes.
Because I was wondering if he can maybe remark and put some feet on my characters.
Jesus Christ.
I dare you to ask him that.
You have to go there, dude. You have to go there, dude.
I bet he put a foot up one of your characters' ass.
Oh, yeah,
or maybe some extra pouches.
All right. Let's see.
These are hilarious.
Can you tell me if you know any websites, etc., that deal with comic book rarity and what makes some more expensive than others? Cheers.
Shit.
Comic book rarity.
I mean,
that's not something you can easily find.
Right.
It's not on a website anywhere. It's information you'll definitely need to either research, or you would go to someone like Ultra Maximus, who talks a lot about rarities of comics, second prints, third prints, rare covers. Yeah. There's Key Collector. Comicron supposedly does numbers of issues that were sold to distributors, but it's not always accurate either. So I don't know if you can rely on Comic-Con either.
You can
And
also
either
use
and
this-
today's numbers, I don't even know if they put on Comic-Con.
You can also use the registry on CGC
Yeah.
to see how many books are graded at certain grades.
You can do that, yeah.
That type of thing too. But you need to take like 3 or 4 different things and kind of combine them together, because you need a small print run or a small number of books combined with the importance of the book and put it all together to figure out kind of the rarity.
So Darius, the Comic-Con is actually supposed to, it's a database that supposedly has the amount of issues that were distributed for each comic book, but it doesn't have every single issue in there.
Yeah.
And it also, a lot of modern books are not on there at all. So it's not, and it's not always accurate. So I don't know where you can base those numbers off of. Those numbers are probably based off of sales numbers, off distribution level. And that's probably it. Because I don't know what happens to issues that are not sold. Are they sold, afterwards at discounted prices to Walmart? I don't know.
You gotta do your own research, man. You gotta use a lot of different websites. It's gonna take time to gather the information you want. There's no central place for all that shit. You gotta do the work, man.
And most publishers, they don't like those numbers out there anyways.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but you gotta do some research to find it.
I got an announcement. My LCS, Royal Collectibles is having a signing with Greg Horn.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
On Sunday, December 5th. And there's 3 different signature style options. If you want further information, they have the info on their IG site, Royal Collectibles. So they accept submissions, mail-ins, so
nice.
And I think he may do a remark also. So
will he do extra pouches?
That's a necessity, bro. If he doesn't do extra pouches, I don't know.
I mean, he already does feet, so I figured extra pouches would be next.
I think I have a Venomized X-Men book by Greg Horn variant.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
like the GH logo signature, like he's charging $30. They have, like I said, a few other ones. So,
do they have prices for Ray Park and Liefeld?
Yeah. Hold on, let me give it to you now.
This might be my only chance for CGC Liefeld.
Oh damn, Cali Cats are rushing in, bro.
Yeah. Why don't you sign on right on the feet, bro?
What do you want him to sign though?
On the feet.
On the feet.
What?
Oh, what? I don't know. My shoes, bro.
Because I know
he's all drawing Nikes in place of.
I know in the past with Rob Liefeld, it was like certain books.
Oh
like
yeah.
Deadpool.
Okay.
Cable, Domino. Those are all extra. But
Ray
a lot
Park.
of his normal books are cheap.
Okay,
so Ray Park autographs are $60. Selfies are $60. Autograph and selfie combos are $100. And then there's more details for CGC and stuff later.
And Rob
Liefeld.
$500 for New Mutants 98.
Okay, there you go. Oh, you're not joking.
No, Deadpool balloon is $150.
Matter of fact, sir, you're underpricing. New Mutants 98, New Mutants 87, X-Force number 11 are $100.
Yeah.
Other Deadpool, Cable, or X-Force comics or items are $50.
Okay.
Any other comic or items is $40. Trading cards are $80.
My goodness.
Plus $20 per book that is being CGC certified, verified. Other CGC fees apply as well. Paying for CGC.
So 120 above and beyond for
that's
Deadpool
that fine. That's that fine print.
Yeah, he charges more than McFarlane, bro.
Add-ons, Liefeld logos, $40. Deadpool balloon doodle is $50. Inscription is $100. Certificate of authenticity plus sticker is $25. Photo with Rob Liefeld is $40.
I still want to know how much for feet. Like if I just get a left foot.
I guess what? You can't do that, sir. He's not doing that.
There's a no-foot price.
There's literally prices for every fucking book he's doing.
Dude, they're charging you fucking everything for his signature, and then they're probably giving you a free pat on the ass on the way in.
Oh, don't
forget,
we'll take your money. CGC.
They're giving you a pat on the head and a kick in the ass. So,
That's
it. I wonder if he'll sign the Snake Eyes books, because remember when he did the new Snake Eyes series or something?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I won't sign any of the covers that I didn't do.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So I wonder if that's
That's not bad.
So give him a cover that he didn't do.
But I think he did
Darius,
like
thank
the
you for stopping
story
by,
in
brother.
it. It was
know
like
he did.
his book.
He wrote it.
Right.
I know.
Well,
Yeah, so he won't sign his own book just because it's got someone else's cover on it.
I would
Damn.
show it to him just to screw with him, man.
It's like I gave McFarlane a Venom book that he didn't draw and he signed it.
I'd put a Jim Lee book in there, but like, oh, how did that get in there? That guy has so much more talent than you, and then take it out. Oh,
Well,
so
it's the truth, though. It's the truth.
Okay, I gotta tell story time. Gather around, children.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, let me answer Darius's question really quick.
Go ahead.
Always, it's key books that are the most important. 95% of it is keys. The other 5% is mostly scarcity, probably.
But that's a
Yeah.
recent trend, just to let you know,
Popularity.
Darius, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is more of a recent trend. You're right.
Yeah.
But that's the trend that is happening, and
Yeah.
that's a trend that's happening during the MCU time and all these, movies and shows. So,
It used to be storylines and origins were more.
oh god, storylines were. That's why I used to have all these storylines, these full runs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, runs
And
don't
now,
count anymore.
not a single issue from that whole freaking run is worth a damn,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
that's
why I
fine.
don't-
I mean, I have it, but
It's
So-
only
it's all
worth,
keys.
to me, it's only worth collecting a run if it's like a golden age or a silver age run. Modern age runs, it's not worth it anymore.
Too many books.
Some of them.
So
Yeah.
So back in the early 2000s, my friends and I went to a Wizard World Con in
Oh.
LA,
Mhm.
and Rob Liefeld was there, and he
Okay.
was at a table, and there's like no one there, like maybe one person. I was looking for my buddy. My buddy ended up being in his line, and literally I walked by there, grab him. I'm looking for him to take him somewhere else. We had to go somewhere, and he's like, "But I want to get the signature." I looked and I was like, "Whose is it?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Liefeld." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be able to get him anytime. He can't draw shit anyway." Literally, like within like 3 feet of the guy. I mean,
God damn.
he could
Mr.
clearly
Liefeld, if you're seeing this, I have nothing to do with the asshole to my left, okay,
That's
or my
fine.
right, whatever. Okay,
I claim it.
I know
fully.
I come to your comic book store all the time, sir. So I love you. I've always told you that, and we can move on. Go ahead, Jr.
But yeah, I ended up pulling my friend out of line and walked off.
Oh my god, dude. That's brutal, bro.
Guy, dude.
But
This
it's-
guy's gonna get me killed by freaking Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, man, stab in the fucking heart, dude.
I see this
Dude.
guy at least
Not
a
in the
few
heart, in
times
the
a year,
face too.
and this guy's talking shit
By
on
the way,
him like
Calvin Klein
badly.
jeans suck.
Yeah,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
This guy
Christ.
sucks. Don't worry, you'll get his autograph
He's-
any day.
He's
Or
not
he's
like
not very
he's
well.
not like George Perez or someone that actually has talent. I mean,
But holy crap.
the
man.
guy's not horrible, but he's
That's
not great.
brutal.
Yeah, but you don't bust somebody down right in fucking.
Well, I don't
front of
care.
you.
I said far worse to Chuck Austin.
He
Oh,
made more money than a
Lord.
lot of people who have a lot less talent.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true.
Okay, or
Yeah.
even more talent.
And he snorted
So-
a lot of that money up his nose too.
Oh my
Or at least
god.
he's admitted to it. No,
Yeah.
he admitted to that one.
Oh Lord. I think we've reached
The guy's got kids.
we
Leave him
saw it,
alone.
no.
Jesus Christ.
That's it.
it up. You
So we're
know,
done.
so we're gonna go throw this up. Anybody want to take us out, Team Nerd Herd style?
I guess I'll take it.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Take it, my brother. Take it.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm gonna do a shameless plug here.
Thank you,
I
Dan.
post my my last video last week. Please check it out. Comics are great. And just to end this off right, if you oh my goodness, I got tongue tied here.
It's
If
okay,
you want to do it right, collect what you like.
Bam.
Peace out.
That's it, baby.